gay. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. I feel like I feel like maybe a little too much latency on that. Bro, I gotta figure so much stuff out. Anyway, that's for future me to worry about.
We're plotting and scheming, but my co-conspirators disagree. All right, I believe you. I'm from a short... Oh, of course you can. I'm going to have a little... Huh? Trust me.
Yo. Oh, yo, what's up, Vicky? And Chiwin's wife? Yo, what's up, y'all?
Don't misunderstand.
Yo.
Nothing terrible, although...
Yo, Chiwin's wife, are you about to be Luke's wife? Didn't he get dripped? Are you about to become Luke Herson's wife?
Exactly. But no matter what, when I stand, they argue loudly about who's
back again? Yeah, you know, okay, look, the holidays are over. It's time to just lock in, you know? It's time to just lock in
As for me,
and just like stop overthinking. This is the year of underthinking.
No, just you.
I need like stupid, you know, like I need like stupid person confidence, you know what I'm saying? Not like confidence, but like levels of like not thinking, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know what that was. That was a cutscene that I got sucked into. Should I like try and do some of this stuff or like on stream? I was surprised to see a Genshin stream. It's kind of crazy, no? I'm surprised and I'm doing it. Luke drip marketing is so otherworldly. He did look pretty good. Yeah, he did look pretty good. Can't change my name yet, but I am already. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. I can do these two things. So there's a couple things I can do. Might stall a little bit, and then we can do we can like watch the live stream, I guess, the Genshin live stream. Yo, it's a plastic. 2 streams in 3 days. They has it been 3 days? Wait, that is crazy. Maybe I am back. Maybe we are so back. It's crazy. Alright, what kind of gimmicky nonsense do we have here? What is this? Bro, the definitely the enemy designs in these have just... We're hitting like... With like Natlan and Nodcry, like we're hitting like really just like annoying levels of... And they should like tell you too, like you should be able to read at least what the enemy is all about. Thought about becoming Luke's husband, but I can't change my name. Oh, dang. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all are so fickle, guys. Y'all are so fickle. Luke is so fine. I want him. How are your savings looking? How are the savings looking? This is pretty normal. These enemies. What do you want, like fire on the back half or something? Electro? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh no, probably actually fire. This guy wants fire, right? And then this guy wants fire. And then this, anyway, I don't know what to do. Let me just throw some stuff in there. I'm getting overwhelmed. Like, I have too many characters. Suffering from success, my bad. Sorry. Was that not very relatable? Luke, oh, Amith, you're fading Luke power creep her in drip marketing? Dude, like, I don't know what it is about Wuthering Waves, but I'm like way more, I'm way more excited for male characters than female characters. Peak DPS check with the timer content? Yeah. Yeah, true. Guys, you know, actually interesting, I was gonna, I've also been thinking about like Arknight's Enfield. I was trying to make like videos and stuff, but you know, like writing is hard. Anyway, You know the interesting thing the Arknights Zenfield is doing, and apparently Arknights does this too, but they don't have premium currency in their end game, quote unquote, like quote unquote end game. So that means that, you know, actually it's kind of an interesting way to make like power creep not really a thing, right? Because like, you know, does that make sense? I need to complete the thought. Basically, it's like you're not really pulling because like the end game is not there to like force you to feel like, oh, I need to pull so I can like beat it so I can get some of this like premium currency stuff. It's just kind of like, here's this content. And then if there's no premium currency tied to it, then the devs can just be like, oh, like, here's some challenging stuff you can do. You have Flynn's? Okay, I'll put Flynn's in the first half. Put Flynn's. Who else should I play? I can't, like, it's hard for me to like make decisions. Where is he? I'll do this, and then I'll do should I just put Kokomi in there? Theoretically, she should just shield you, but what if I just want to turn my brain off and not worry about it? Who said being his husband? That was Vicky on TikTok. Also, we're going to see if TikTok keeps ending itself, because I did try like resetting my stream elements. So like, I don't know if it's going to work to fix it, but maybe it will. Should I just use Hu Tao for funsies? Why not, right? Like vape Hu Tao? That would be cool, right? That would be kind of peak. Or Xing Shou. What's the support for Hu Tao? What's the third option? I don't know. I'm gonna use Shilonen. And then you. Okay. Who is actually pulling for aim? How do you say this? Amiath? Amith? Amith? Amath? Amiath. Whatever. What kind of name is that? Where's that from? Who is actually pulling for her when Luke is right there? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Dude, the males are just so inspired. I feel like that's what happens. Actually, I don't know if you can say that, because like other games kind of do like mostly female too. But I don't know, dude. Kuro just makes good males, but they just don't want to do it that often. They're like too stingy with it. It's kind of sad. I think maybe because Wuwa, like, listen, I'm trying to be like posy vibes. I'm not like trying to be like Wuwa bad, this. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But we all know that like the writing in Wuwa is way more fan servicey, with like the women kind of like falling over themselves for rovers. So maybe it's because the males don't do that they feel more like fresher characters. I don't know. Better than having premium currency in the end game. But if it's the only thing to do besides daily chores and boring minigames, doesn't really fix the content problem. Yeah, like the content needs to be fun. I think that's why I've been saying, like, I think the biggest fix they can make is just having cosmetics and like skins and whatnot, and then tying that to some like interesting gameplay content that is, for which the purpose is to just play and like have fun doing it with like the characters that you pull. I didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just like get cosmetics out of it, and that can be like your motivation for playing that content as well. Like, but ideally it's just like fun, right?
Observe to dust. Close your eyes to dust.
Bro, there's so many. Are you supposed to use like an animo character here maybe? I think you are. I think you're supposed to use Venti here or something. Whatever. This is fine. Yes, Flynn's. You okay over there? You doing okay? I guess I'm freezing, so they're not really attacking my thing. Oh, I just got stuck on the middle thing. He's so tough. Yeah. Bro, also in terms of the content problem, I really want to see that ZZZ's co-op thing, because that could just be like it. That could be like, you know, we're like 75% of the way there. You know, if it's good and fun to play. Which like it looked really good from the like just what it like knowing what it is, you know. If only she wasn't in a bodysuit, I'd pull for her. Oh, Ameth? Doesn't Ameth have like a mech in her thing? I don't know, bro. Something weird happened. Like, I actually, so you know, because I'm like, I have brain rot. I was like on YouTube Shorts, and I would come across like, you know, these like Carlotta edits, and it'd be like, oh, Carlotta, she's so sensational, she's so ethereal, blah blah whatever. And I was actually like, oh dang, like I actually had that feeling, was like, oh, this is why when I like was taking a break in Wuthering Waves, or like I kind of had stopped playing Wuthering Waves for the last like patch or so of the 1.x, and then I saw the Carlotta trailers and I was like, oh, like I want to go play Carlotta, you know what I mean? And then I was seeing those and I was like, oh, that's why, because Carlotta's actually like, I still feel like, oh dang, like Carlotta's so cool. But then you know, comparing it to how I felt when I saw other than Luke, I saw the upcoming like characters, which they're all female characters, right? Other than Luke, but, like all those female characters for Lahiru, I felt like nothing. But like, I really liked all of the Rinasita designs, and I did like the Jinzhou designs as well. So like those really excited me, but like the Lahiru ones don't excite me. I don't know what it is really. I guess to put it into words, it's like the aesthetics of it, but I don't know. But yeah, like I felt like my heart skipped a beat. I saw the Carlotta edit and I was like, oh my god, Carlita's so ethereal. She's so cool. And then she opened her mouth and it was Jennifer English. I was like, oh my god. That's why I came back in 2.0 and played for all of Rinasita. But then yeah, I don't know about 3.0. Just wasn't the same, I guess. Have you done the 3.0 Wua quest yet? I've watched like a good chunk of it. I watched a good chunk of it and then I started playing it myself, but then because I'd already seen all of it, I was like, I didn't really feel like redoing it, so I started skipping, but then I got bored of skipping, so I stopped. Does that make sense? Is that relatable or what? I haven't seen like how it ends. But I did, you know, there were just parts of it that I did get to and that I did see that like disappointed me. Like the fact that Chisa was not in the story. Oh, you have musty gym socks? Haven't seen you in a while. The streams have been kind of sparse. The streams have been a little sparse recently. I blame the holiday season, you know? I blame the holiday season because I need to deflect responsibility. If you'll allow it. But anyway, hopefully with holiday season being over, I'm just gonna lock in. And you know, maybe this is relatable, but like because I started making like long form YouTube videos, but I'm such like a tunnel vision person. I talked about this last time. Like I'm just such a tunnel vision person where like if I want to do something, but then I like, guys, I think my psychology is fucked up because it's like, you know, like the more you want to do something, but also the more like kind of like imposing that task becomes. But then when you like don't do it, it's like it like starts to be like, oh, like I need to do this, I need to do that. But then but like when you don't do it and the more time passes, the more you're like, oh, like I should have already done this. Like, why haven't I, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, and then you know, anyway, maybe that's, someone can relate to that. Music in Luke Strip is good. Yeah, it was pretty good. They can literally just have us run older story missions with difficulty modifiers and some special restrictions per mission. It'd be fine. Older story missions for like ZZZ? Maybe. I don't know if the story missions like combat focused. You know what I'm saying? They were like that combat focused. Just wait for 3.5 plus for going to Mengzhou then? I might just do that. I might do that. I did, oh yeah, speaking of that, I did, when I logged on to Wuthering Waves, they give you like a 10 pull or something, and this is the first time this ever happened to me, like in Wuthering Waves. But I did the 10 pull, and I got, and I was at like 30 something pity, and I got, did Flint just die? Was not paying attention. I did a 10 pull, I was at 30 something pity, and I saw the 5-star thing, I was like, oh, early 5-star. And then Lin Yang popped up, and I was like, oh. And then I got a double 5-star, and I got Lin A. I didn't even really want Lin A, bro. I don't even like Lin A that much. Like, but I was just like, oh. So now I have 0 currency and 0 pity. So it's like really hard to come back to a gacha game when you're in that situation, because like the thing is, like, you have to come back way before a character that is coming that you want. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't like see a character's coming back and then start playing and then like have enough to pull for them. So you need to like save for like a whole patch. But then like, if the content isn't like, if I'm not doing stuff that I want to do, then I don't know, dude. You have to like really like the direction the game is going in. If there's like a switch or something.
Be silent. Night falls.
Dude, when I was giving 200 pulls, you're gonna be good. But like, locked behind what? Like, what do you have to do to get the pulls? Dude, I'm just getting exploded by these guys. That's what killed me, I guess. And Nappa, shield me, please?
Be silent. Night falls. Do you fear the dark?
Honka Impact had co-op, and one of your 2 teammates would show up to the boss with his M6 shield gacha character and kill the boss before you got to him. It'll be the same. No, because I think that in the co-op you're using like trial characters. They're not like, you're not taking like your characters in, you're taking like, there was like 9 characters or something that they specifically reworked to kind of work in co-op. I think that's how it works. If it's not, then that's how it should be, but I'm pretty sure that's how it was. It wasn't like you're taking in your gacha character in there. Because yeah, if it was, then the problem would be like what you're talking about. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do a Wuwa stream. So, you know, people like Wuwa. People still like Wuwa. So maybe I'll do like a Wuwa stream. Why didn't that happen to me? Okay, see, like, I was kind of thinking about, should I tell that story or not? Because the thing is, when you tell stories like that, people get it twisted and they're like, oh, like that could happen to me. But like, you should not get it twisted, because it's not going to happen to you. You're going to do 150, you're going to do 75 pulls, and you're going to lose the 50-50, and then you're going to have to do another 75 pulls to get your character. That's what's going to happen to you. Don't get it twisted. Much more than 130 can guarantee you that? Really? Being realistic? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Lee? I mean to be that guy, but has Genshin added anything cool? Haven't played in ages. No, you can be that guy. That's fine. You can be that guy. Well, like, this is a non-tribalistic zone, so like, you know, we can talk about whatever we like here. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to be afraid of treading on anyone's toes, is what I'm saying. But have they added anything cool? Have they added anything cool? I think mostly what they have still is exploration. I think the main appeal still to Genshin is like story and exploration. As far as like unique gameplay modes, I'm not really seeing it. We're still basically doing DPS checks with timers, but they did change the treasure compass so that exploration is much comfier. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like, I think it's a great middle ground between not letting you get like stressed out from like missing chests, but also not ruin like, you know, like treating you like a 3-year-old with exploration. Basically, you use the treasure compass and it'll be like, actually, I think it does show on the mini map, so maybe it is kind of babying you, but like it would like show you the general direction you should go in and be like, the chest is like, it'll show that where the chest is, and then you can kind of like go get it. But and then once you get to once you like do most of it, then it'll reveal like everything that's left in the region, so you like don't have to use like a third-party map or something. So it's kind of comfy, just be like, oh, I'm just running around collecting stuff, I guess. I would like to see some interesting gameplay modes though. I don't know if Genshin will do it, but it's been too long. I don't know if they'll do that. I think Genshin will have a co-op mode one day where they give you cosmetics that you can earn for free. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm good. I guess all the craziness from the holidays is wearing off, and now we're gonna try and lock in a little bit, maybe. We want to see Gathering Wives again. Maybe we'll do some Wuthering Waves. I'm not opposed to that. But I think the way I play it is like I don't know if I'll be like forcing myself to do mini games necessarily, but we'll see. And the thing is like how do y'all feel about the like motorcycle and stuff and like the exploration in the new region? How are we feeling about that?
Hear the echoes of the valley. Witness the power of Gwa. Know my
Just did one Google search, 136 pools plus 42 standard and 7 weapon pools, and that's completely free to play? Okay. Okay. But that's like from doing the content. That's like from doing the content, right? Like, for example, that one event. Yo, what's up, Mary Koala? What's up? Like that one event, the one from Septimol, it's like the battling one, right? Where you like get the monsters and they battle. Like, for example, like I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that one. But I don't know. Lene is not for you. What happened? I was getting food. You want to recap the like last 45 seconds of the stream? What do we got here? Weasel. Isn't that plunging attack gimmick the Varisa enemy? I'm just gonna freeze him. I'm just gonna freeze him instead. I think you can also freeze him. Who's the second that goes here? Shenhe. Shenhe. Followed by this, followed by Farina. It's insanely peak. Wings was enough, but they upgraded again anyways. So you like the bike more than the wings? It's even better when you level it up. Hated the card event, yeah. I think, dude, because Wu's combat, I think what Wu just all they need to do is co-op boss rush event, or not even event, just permanent mode. You play it and you get skins from it. I would be sitting on Wu all day, like literally, like because the combat's actually fun. Well, really, it's boss gameplay that's the most fun, and then non-timer gameplay that's the most fun. Because as soon as you put a timer, I'm basically just mashing my keyboard trying to do rotations to hit the DPS check in time, which I don't like doing as much. But like bosses feel like they're interactive because of dodging and such, right? So, and then you add co-op into it. I think that'd be peak. That's all they need to do. It's like not that hard. I don't know why they're not doing it, but they're just not. What is this guy? What is the gimmick with this guy? Use specific Nodcry character, defeat enemy. Which Nodcry character? I'll just use Flynn's again, since like Shiwon's wife was fucking gooning over there. Yo, what's up, Jacob? Most pulls are from exploration. How is exploration? Y'all know that there was that whole conversation of like, because like you know, is it still like in Renacita where there's like little pockets on the map where it's like go there, get like 5 chests, and then go to next pocket, or do they like spread stuff out again or what? I think it's still the pockets, right? I saw that you could just like fly over on your bike and just collect stuff from your bike. Love the motorcycle, so much fun. Interesting. 100% good co-op mode, make it 10 out of 10, yeah. Dude, I think if I have to like, if I could like campaign for one thing, like my political gacha movement, it would be like, look, just give us a co-op mode that's well designed and just give like cosmetic rewards for doing it. Like all of those skins that we get, they like that Zani skin, right? And like there's a Nuvolette skin coming, right? For Genshin. Like those should not be paid skins. That should be in a mode that you play and you get for free. Cause like if a character is gonna cost $300, $400, then like, bro, just make the skins earnable. Like you can pay some artist to sit there and just churn out some skins. Like we should be getting like 5, 6 skins per patch and be like, okay, they just go into the mode and they're just permanently there. You just go in, you just complete the challenges or whatever, and you just get them. And then you can like show them off to other people as you continue doing the co-op mode, you know? And like it sounds like I'm asking for a lot, like if you're like, or maybe it doesn't, but like depending on, like some gacha players will hear that and be like, oh my gosh, like you want them to give the skins for free? Like my poor like starving gacha company, like they'll EOS, they'll go out of business. Like how do you expect them to keep making like a map segment and a new character if we don't give them $100 million per month? Like what do you know, like you want skins? Bro, come on. Come on. Does Genshin have a knockoff Vampire Survivors minigame? That's what makes every gacha better? I don't think they have that, but I don't think they've cooked one of those up yet. But you know, like the Genshin minigames are very like, they're like very like child coded, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's one reason, like they very much feel like they're made for children, which is or they're just kind of made to be like brain dead easy, so you don't have to like think when you're doing them.
Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Bro, how many do I have left? How many enemies are here?
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Bro. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to restart that one. Nuvi skin is so bad. I thought it looked good. You thought it looked bad? I only saw it like briefly, but I thought it looked pretty good. Sorry, let me catch up on what y'all were saying. Find the wings are a bit too OP, made explosion feel like just chess to chess simulator. Yeah, I think, well, it's just like that and faster. Collect all the chests while on the bike, yeah. But that's even faster though. That's like, if you can collect the chest from the bike. I think because the wings were like, they're more vertical, so they were used to kind of like go upward. Because like so much of Renacita and Septimont was like vertical. But then Lahai Row has got to be like horizontal, right? Because of the bike. More like open space to like ride the bike. The Zani skin being $30 now? Yeah, it's not like, the Zani skin is not fairly priced, I don't think. I think that's the more insulting thing is it's like, you know, a $30 like for look at like League of Legends, because League of Legends their main their main monetization is skins. So like a $30 skin in League of Legends will at least give you some like new visual effects and like animations and voice lines and stuff. And they're like, you know, they're like higher quality. Like a $30 reskin, brother, like that's kind of tough. That's like super tough. Yeah, what's up, Seraph? Remember when we had to farm in games to get skins? Like in WoW, you would need to farm for stuff. Yeah, it's like, dude, gacha players. I don't mean to say gacha players. Like we're all gacha players, right? I'm not saying like all of us, but like there's some like preference that is being catered to of not wanting to actually play the game for that long. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, everything should be like quick. Which like with most regular games, like you gotta play the game to get stuff, but I don't know. The thing is, for cosmetics, you should have to like play the game to like get the stuff. I feel like otherwise like what's the point? Like if everything is just kind of handed to you for nothing, then like why are you even in the game? Like what are you even doing? Like okay, do I have to like lock in to beat this in time? Because I didn't mean to do that. That's wasted all my energy. That's awesome. Like how many enemies are actually spawned? Okay, nice plunge. I have to do like 3 plunges per. I can't. I have to like be smashing. Now I'm back to rotating, and now I can plunge again. The skin should be $10. The Zonny skin? Yeah. It should have been free, honestly. I think they should have just given it for free. Like, I don't know what. I don't know. Some skins kind of like, you know, I don't know, maybe some people like it enough to pay for it, I guess. I think the thing also about, we were talking about like Wuthering Waves exploration. I guess you could say the wings would like trivialize things, but I think what trivialized things, it wasn't the wings, but it was like, the way the exploration was changed from the, you know, like from the Jinzhou model to the, which was like more like Genshin exploration, to Rinasita, where it was like, you know, open your map, click that thing up there, here are the treasure spots, here are the music notes, here's this, here's that, click on that, it takes you right to it, you just go to the, you just like click on it, you go to the, you follow the marker to the map, or you follow the marker on the map to the place, collect the stuff, click the next thing, go to that, you know what I mean? So like, in a way it was like comfier exploration, but also it took away from that whole like, you know, I'm exploring the map. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but because then also you like the maps are huge in Wua 2. Like the maps are really big. I think they make them too big. Like I think they could just make them smaller and it would be better for everyone, because also like less storage space, I feel like, and better optimization maybe, but the maps feel like really big. But then I don't know, like, is there much to do in there? Like, are there more enemy like population? I don't know. Bro, how this guy's just gonna do that like literally right at the beginning? Are you serious? He used to like wait a little bit. What is that?
This is getting interesting. Manifest. Cryo incarnate. Let my name echo in song. A burst of flavor.
It's okay. He's been. Wow, another one? That's super creative. Oh, that's so creative. Boyo, that is just so, that is just,
The audacity. Unleash.
that's, I love that.
Mine to wield.
Yeah, I'm definitely not even passing this. That's awesome.
Up to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Manifest.
Alright. Yo, what's up, Diamond Dog? What's up? Alright, my bad. I didn't use the, I didn't use the right rock, paper, scissors strategy. I need like a grouping character here. What is this? Off-field get 75 pyro plunging attack. Really? Really? So they want you to use Varisa? Why? Because Varisa got reran? Off-field oh, Durin, right? Is that what it is? That's so cool, bro. That's sick. Okay, should I just use Kazuha? Brother. Yo, brother. I want to use Zhao, but like, I know Zhao's not going to work, bro. I know this game. Things have changed. I feel like you just can't. I don't know if you can use Zhao like that anymore. Just don't know if it's viable. I just need a faster first half, probably. I'll just do the same thing I did here. But I'll use another healer so I can turn my brain off. And then I'll just do this. You with you, and you. I don't know how viable that is, but it'll probably work.
Wind strike, as one with wind and cloud.
Here comes the catch.
It'll probably work.
Clouds high. The bird
Teamwork is dreamwork. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
fallen leaves adorn my
Let's light it up. Everybody stamp. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Overruled.
one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
This is supposed to be the Venti. I think like the Venti Durin shill lore. I like how you can literally guess which characters are being shilled just from the enemies. Okay, can we wrap this up, please? Thank you. Wait, hurry. I lagged. I don't know what that was. I feel like I could have frozen him. Okay, when the next one pops up though, it should be an instant freeze, right? Right? Wait, it actually was.
The pinnacle of excellence. Shower me with the
Wait. No, dude, how? Are you serious?
mine to wield.
I disagree personally.
A dash of frost.
That sequence of events.
Echoing song.
Okay. Verisa propaganda asked.
Use the force off.
Change of plan.
Clouds high. The birds
Teamwork is dream. Here comes the catch. This shall
That's, I just fully disagree. Probably should have taken HP.
change of plan.
I think my goal with Genshin now is just like, how can you turn your brain off and just pass things?
Game's up. Thumbs up. Transfixed.
I think that's always been the goal of Genshin combat.
This is where you fall.
Like, okay, ping diff, like how did this guy,
Teamwork is dreamwork. Here comes the catch. Laid bare. I'm going in.
as one with wind and cloud.
Things are about to get dicey. Overruled.
oh dang, wait, I think did I just missed the TikTok thing? Oh, my TikTok thing lagged. Be deleting health? Oh, okay. Let me start, let me catch up. So much happened, I got C2 dial in. Wow. Why'd you get C2 dial in? Yo, what's up, Jelly Bens? Yo. Grandpa? Wait. Not wait, is not Unk anymore? What happened? Are things getting that bad? Is it that bad?
To wield.
What else would you want to see in Wuthering Waves? Other than the co-op thing?
Time to shine. Stop that. A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor.
I think Wuthering Waves is going for like its own thing in a way. So I don't know like how much you should like deviate from their desired
Strike a pop.
path.
The breather.
So like a lot of what I base that off of, that statement, is that I saw like an interview with the CEO Solon, and what he was saying was basically like, what he was saying is basically that if someone has 10 minutes a day to play a game, then they want Wuthering Waves to be like the best 10 minutes of that person's day, which is like a cool goal to have, but I think I just play games differently than like 10 minutes per day, you know what I'm saying? So when you're designing your game to be that way, it makes like valid, you know, like there are plenty of people that want to play that way, but that's why like exploration becomes more of like moving from pocket to pocket on the map rather than like the map just kind of being scattered about with stuff. And you know, like, you know, I'll fly over this area on my bike, scan it, pick everything up, and then like keep going or something, from like what they showed in the video. And you know, events are more like mini game-ish, I guess, and things are just designed to be played in like short bursts rather than like, here's some content you can like sink your teeth into, I guess, which is, you know, the way a lot of gachas are, but I don't know if that made sense. I kind of want to see like the gear system change. I think like here's like a realistic one probably, but just like I think the gear system, I'd like to see that change. I'm kind of tired of like RNG gear. And the ecosystem I think needs some like rework or something. It could be a lot more interesting, I think. I think they could come up with something more interesting. Using pyro attacks will continuously accumulate heat, enter an overheating state, continues to heat up, mechanisms automatically activate cryo ward. Okay, so use pyro characters. This is honestly, okay, I think this is a better way to make gimmicks than what they've been doing. Because it's just pyro. So like any pyro character could pass this. You know? Rather than like the character that's like, you know, use llama to beat this.
Everybody stand back. Game's up. Fun's over. Lay to bear.
This is better. Now is when I use Hydro, is that like messing me up? Should I just not use her? C2 Dylan for C2 Yi Xuan. Not even gonna pull Shungus? Wait, why not? Okay, if you have like C2, that team is pretty like very vertically invested.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Lay to bear.
That team will like, you know, be fine for a long time. Well, forever, ideally.
Transfixed. I'm going in.
Clouds high. The birds.
Dude, holy fucking HP sponge. Look at this guy. Should have brought Overload probably. Would have been the
Teamwork is dreamwork.
correct thing to do.
Things are about to get dicey. Lay to bear.
Okay. So hyped for Anefa's rerun? Dang, an Anefa oneer? That's crazy. I don't hear that too often. I liked Anefa. I actually didn't think that I would, but her story, I think the story writing in Genshin has gotten a lot better with Notcry. So like, I like the characters more. I need attributes to actually mean something in WoA. That's true. That's true. I think another thing about WoA is I'm not a fan of the gimmicks. I don't like gimmicks at all. Like I really hate the Nodcry and Natlan gimmicks that they started doing, because Genshin I think does it really badly where they design enemies around it and it's like this is the Flynn's boss, or like this is the Lauma boss, you know what I'm saying? That's really stupid. But because also it's not even fun to fight because you know that like you're beating it because you brought the character. It's not like you know, I did something, you know. Maybe the Llama boss you can beat with like other Bloom characters, but it's harder. But yeah, I think I'm not a fan of the negative status gimmicks. I don't really like that as much. I don't know. I don't like the way they design gimmicks to like make it so that, you know, characters can't work outside of their intended teams basically. Or if you do, it's like the character's like 70% of what they could be, you know? Flynn's is Flint Leader Shield. Yeah, I know NF is supposed to go with Flynn's. Just supposed to go with Flynn's. Is this one that lets you jump, or am I just cooked?
Mine to wield.
Oh, I can do this. That hit me. That also hit me. Farina, get in there. Holy.
Little moose boosh. Here to go, mate. Sha. Time to shine.
Alright, I won phase or I lose? I'm gonna lose. How's that allowed? I'm having so much fun right now.
Let my name echo in song.
Liz, thanks for following on TikTok. Appreciate you. I mean, my Cardathea can clear middle tower with Alto and Arrow Rover. Wait, really? Do you have Cardathea Sig? Bro, I could not beat the TOA. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, the thing is, I was beating every single TOA before, and then with one patch in 2.8, I couldn't beat it anymore. So, you know, I don't really pull SIGs that much, so that might be why. But pull one meta character per nation and then just save for phase. That's pretty smart. That should be how you do it. Because honestly, like, you know, in Genshin, for example, it's like, you know, where are you using the characters really? Like, you have a few endgame modes you can use them in, I guess. But gacha endgame has started to feel really cheap to me recently. Because, you know, it's like DPS check with a timer, you know, and then it becomes gimmicky and it's like they want you to use like certain characters. At that point, it's just like, bro. Okay, so should I use Zhao, bro? I feel like we're gonna be here forever if I try and do this, but please let me change weapons inside of here. Oh, he has this. Wait, what was Flynn's on? Oh, interesting. Okay. What's the Zhao team? This plus her plus her plus her. Isn't that the Zhao team? It's not gonna help here, but Zhao is gonna have to like really pop off. Does Zhao want? Should I use like Bennett instead? That'd be better. And then as for this, and I need to overload here, probably. Probably. I mean, overload, like... What about my grouping? What about my grouping? No healer with these two. Wait, this is also... Wait, she's Hexerai. Wait. I'm just gonna do... Wait for it. This. You ever Sig? Okay, I don't have Cardathea Sig. That might be why my Cardathea fell off really hard. God, Risa doesn't have that problem. Oh, really? Really? The banner character is chilling. Yo, Sky Lene, thanks for sending the gift. Thank you. Thank you. Lene, like from Wuthering Waves? Wuthering Waves? Lenny not spotted? Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed, Nicole? Wait a sec. What about this, though? Are you proud of me? Redeemed? Farina's better? Right here? Okay. Alright, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Lenny. See Loli instead of Kokomi? Hmm. Oh, on the other team? Saritsa looks good? Wait, what do you... You guys... Who's the Saritsa? Who is that? Or like, oh, have you seen her? Oh, you didn't sub Linny? Linnae? Or like follow on TikTok? That's okay. I mean, you can if you want, but... Yep. I have a 10-foot shrine to Linny. Linny's pretty cool. Linny's pretty cool. Did you like scream whenever Linny had a cameo in the 6.1 quest? I screamed. I screamed when Lynette and Linny showed up. I love those guys.
Light it up! Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Shadow Raven, I'm going in!
Bro, oh dude, the Genshin story writing has may I say been pretty good.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Like they changed up their strategy. Like they really switched it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Wings of darkness. Come. Time for takeoff.
Can I hit these guys when they're in here? I guess I can. They're just stuck there.
Everybody stand back.
They just have like so much health. What the heck?
As you wish, Ming.
Transfixed. Think you can get away? Let's play. Teamwork is dream. Wings of darkness.
At least Fischl still has my back after all this time.
Yahoo!
You did actually? Dang. Wearing a Linny shirt right now, low-key? I like Linny a lot. But the House of the Hearth kids are underrated. My viewers decided to be doing a Wua Resonator.op club and I took Linnae. Oh dang. Do we... How is Linnae being... What is the reception of Linnae like as a character? I guess they like... I guess she's well liked. I know that... Like, people were saying that the story quest was like 85% Linnae. I have an XS6 Linnae. Oh shit, okay. Okay, that's my answer. I got it. I thought Linnae was fine. I just thought with the Wua story, they were... Like everyone was saying like with Chisa, oh, like 2.8 is setting up Chisa. Chisa's gonna go with the Salaharo. And like, we're gonna start having more of like a cast, like a broader cast of like characters that are reoccurring rather than just like the one-on-ones that it usually is. But Chisa got kind of sidelined. And it was like optional to even go talk to her. And then she just didn't say anything. She was like, oh, okay, see ya. That's cool. Like I was kind of maybe hoping that there would be more of like a more like group dynamics, but I think Wua does a lot of Wua wants to focus mostly on like one-on-ones, you know? Just go into exploration, yeah. Listen, I got Linnae because of the skates. I thought the skates were cool. I like skating around.
Time to shine. Dare to mess with me? Ha! Gears of the storm.
I don't also remember the rotation I'm supposed to do here, so good luck, I guess. This is good damage.
Strike a pop! Yeah! Skyward! Too late for regret. Truth repeats its course. Make way for...
I feel like this is not a reasonable rotation. But if I can finish this in 30 seconds, it's fine.
Worthless. Worthless. Worthless.
Skyward! Scatter!
Come on, let's just limp across the finish line. I'm not,
Tears of the storm!
I don't have any like, let's just limp across. Can we just... Okay, thank God. I'm not, you know, I'm not looking to break any records here. Didn't see Chisa in the stories much. Yeah. Have you seen the Robbie story? Wait, Robbie? Who's that? The Robbie story? No, I haven't. She was busy finding her parents and old friends, but yeah. Well, she found them because in her dialogue she said, I found my parents, they're still alive. Like she found them in like one day. So I guess she, or like, you know, she was like hanging out with her parents or something. Shouldn't everyone have been 20 years older? Because didn't she say she was gone for 20 years? But for her, it felt like a couple months. But so everyone was like old, right? That's kind of a sad, tragic. Like that would have been interesting to explore, wouldn't it? Like that would have been kind of like a really sad, interesting like story to explore, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my preference, because the reason that the Genshin 6.1, 6.2, and 6.0 a little bit, but 6.0 was a lot of like build up, I guess. But then once everyone like knew each other, the whole group was like when you were having like those strategy meetings as a group, I was like, wow, like I've never seen a gacha game do this. Like we had a character from like 3 banners ago. We have a 4-star character. We have 2 4-star characters. We have characters who are going to come in like 3 banners. We have characters that are on banner. Like we have like everyone who's like, you know, there. Albedo was there because like he has lore connections. So like Albedo was there. Dainsleif was there. And then there was a scene where like Dainsleif and Columbina were like talking and like having like characterization and like development and like stuff. And I was like, wow. And the MC was just like hiding behind a rock, like listening. I was like, wow, I can't believe they had the balls to like do that, but they did. And it was like really good. One of the side quests in Wua? Okay. So are they cooking with the side quest? Is it with Lahiro? Okay, this one is the water droplets. Just kidding. Maybe it is actually, I don't know.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Midnight Venta.
Oh, it's these guys.
This is where
I fucked it up. He healed.
I'm going in. Like real.
Official just face tanked that? Holy. Official might be like the strongest.
Yahoo! Teamwork is strength. Wings of darkness.
Made you cry during the stream? The Robbie quest? Okay. Oh, it's a robot. Okay. Thanks for the gift, Lene. Thank you. Or Sky, I should call you probably. Oh wait, this is the droplet? Wait, I'm cooked. My bad. I think I'm cooked.
Let's have fun with this gift.
Disappear.
Holy, that's doing nothing. Okay, there's only 2 of them, right? There's only 2 of them, and I have like 2 minutes. It can't be that bad.
Worthless.
He's about to die though.
Skyward! Stray cloud converge! We'll see about your sense of respect. Useless.
My fucking 0 ER arena. Oh my god, he said the line, he said lament. From Wuthering Waves? Lament? Dude, please don't kill my Zhao, dude. Like, this is just...
Seize the skies.
He killed my Zhao when I specifically asked him not to. Okay, if this puts me back on Arlecchino, okay, I'm fucking... I want to watch the live stream. I want to watch the live stream. Enough of that. I'm just not a competitive Genshin player like I used to be. Trying to level up as a fan. Thank you. Thank you. Call you Sky? Okay, cool. Yep. Alright, let me stand here. Let me pull up the live stream. Have you all seen the Genshin live stream? It was like earlier this morning. I'm like on the fence of like how much do I care about Genshin? Like I like the story, which is like the main part of the game. But I'm kind of like, how much do I really care? We'll see how good the live stream is. Should we watch Columbina walk for 6 minutes and 50 seconds?
Why does Ashley sit us on the counter?
跟哥伦比亚有关的情报。当然，除了
Oh, is this it?
Earn his kibbles?
Is the outline? Let me just turn that off. Don't play this game, but I recognize the music. Yeah, the music is good. The music's always good in these games.
还有1年1度的海灯节，以及即将开放的新区域内容，我们也都。
Dude, I really miss when they had the voice actors do these. Like, it's kind of nicer when you can just listen in English than reading subtitles. I mean, it is cute sometimes when the like the Zenless devs are super cute.
And the wishes written
Those guys are super cute when they like are giving their little presentations on the game.
Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So
Wait, is that a Yao Yao outfit? That's great.
She wouldn't just stand by and watch.
This festival is wonderful indeed.
Let me know if it's too loud. I'm trying to like turn it down.
Say,
It's too
what are
quiet.
those little creatures over there up to?
Oh, is Nuvalet gonna be in Lantern, right? I do think we need more like crossovers and stuff. Don't, oh yeah, I want Columbina, but I'd rather delete myself than farm in Genshin. Well,
Smite the dust. Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
I do want Columbina. I want Columbina, I want this character, and then I want Barca. I want everybody. That makes sense? Is that cleared up?
It's wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world.
The doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
No, I haven't seen 6.2 in its entirety, so
The thought of innocent people
I'm gonna,
dying
like,
in sudden, meaningless calamities is something I can never accept.
avoid spoilers if I can. Delete myself as wild. Dude, I will say that, yeah, like I was saying earlier, Genshin minigames are Yeah, bro. Yeah. Guys, at least exploration is fun, right? Exploring is fun?
I used to think the name was nothing more than an alias.
Not too loud? Okay.
Something separate from oneself.
Wow. TikTok just got nuked.
But after that night, I will cherish it forever. A moonlit night for all.
Rene de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. Tibet's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
The world is informed of the arrival of their new god.
Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nogdry whole. Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is the doctor's #1 priority. He even said if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
He's gone full psycho. The Experimental Design Bureau, it's been swallowed up by Dottore energy field. If
TikTok
I
shut
left
down?
it
Yeah.
longer,
Yeah,
I
dude.
probably would have gotten stuck.
We made it like an hour, dude.
Continues, the whole of Teyvat will be in
We made it like an
trouble.
hour
Not
and
just
nothing
Nogdry.
happened, and then all of a sudden it just
When he eventually
keeps
reaches
doing
us,
that.
we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a
He really
接下来
Yeah, let me
将
just
如
skip
何发
that.
展待会的大家
I don't really want spoilers.
没错没错
I think it's better when stories are better when there's no spoilers.
版本更新之后呢
Even the trailers, they show so much.
去体验。虽然这么说
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I thought it fixed it because it didn't shut down for like an hour, but I'll take a picture of the error message next time it happens
里
and
面看到了一套旅行
see if it,
者
you know.
这套新衣服呀会在空月之歌的魔神
New outfit? I didn't see
结
this.
束之后免费赠送给各位旅行者。
哎，这个新衣装看着有点眼熟啊，那就像是旅行者兄妹各自的颜色。
Yeah, and they like swapped color
没
schemes.
错
The outfits look pretty good.
身着的那套同样，这也是一身适合星间旅行的衣服。
而在得到这套
These outfits look really good.
也会更了解自己的身世，并且对元素力的使用啊也会有新的理解。
And then are they buffing these characters?
不过啊，小罗号，虽然我们拿到新的衣服很开心，但大家肯定也非常关心哥伦比亚的情况吧？
是啊，毕竟哥伦比亚和我们一起经历了不少故事。不知道大家有没有一种感觉，哥伦比亚它有点像天上的月亮一样，随着时间的变化，给人的感受也有所不同。
没错，
它最初跟我们在银月之庭见面的时候，好像还是一轮的样子，又一起度过了七月之夜这些变化。
那随着他跟我
不断的拉
跟十轮高
Okay, I haven't seen this stuff yet. I need
见到
to.
他的时候呢，他
会有
不离两只。
They're gonna do like a combat showcase, right? Where's my Shan Yun skin? Yeah, Lantern Right would have been a good opportunity for it. Yeah, we're getting robbed. Dude, that's what I'm saying. There's so much potential for skin. Like, the skins need to be free and in some co-op gameplay mode. And then there's free. They're like earnable. You just earn them. They could make like a dozen skins for every character and people would still want like every skin.
很特别。
No one would get tired of skins.
在七月之夜的时候啊，可能旅行者们就已经简单体验过了，但我看这个时机里面，它的特点好像真的更加鲜明了。
没错。
Wait, did she just bullet jump?
从 IP 同学
Warframe knockoff?
哥伦比亚的身份描述给美术同学听的时候，大家就已
Fucking
经
copyright infringement? Not on my watch.
所见即所得的表现，关于月曜反应的机制，对于我来说就有些复杂了。要不要鸡哥你给大家展开来讲一讲？
行吧，感觉回到了策划给大家开。
If Shanyun skin comes out, then you are going to buy it for me? Eye emoji, begging emoji.
当时在提瓦特，我们之前熟知的水雷感电、水草绽放和水盐结晶反应，将会在月举力的影响下转变为月曜系，也就是月感电。
Aren't you supposed to buy it for me?
另一种全新的反应。
Isn't that the...
后面的节目当中再提到它。
Aren't isn't the chat supposed to buy stuff for the streamer? How did this get swapped around? When did this get swapped around?
不愧是月之少女啊！那这么说，所有的草元素、雷元素、炎元素角色，无论他自身有没有触发月曜反应的能力，都可以因为哥伦比亚在队伍中。
What did he say?
那这么说，所有的草元。
Well, Dendro, Electro. Wait.
就能，你刚刚说哥伦比亚。
Columbia's in the party.
也就是说，他。
That means she can trigger all lunar reaction conversions. Oh, so you just get her. She's in the party. She can convert electrocharge, bloom, and hydro crystallize reactions triggered by any party member into lunar charge, lunar bloom, lunar crystal. Wait, there's lunar crystallize. Navia buff. Indirect Navia buff. Summons a gravity ripple, accumulates gravity when any character in the party triggers or deals lunar reaction damage. Gravity is full, she unleashes a powerful coordinated attack. Wait, coordinated attack? I like coordinated attacks. Only every game had skins like PGR. I did hear that the PGR story is good actually. I feel like I could be tempted to like try it for the story. Like I don't know if I'd play it as like a live service, but I could be tempted just like to try the story out. No more normal reactions, just lunar. Is that a bad thing? What's your what do you like? Like, is that bad? Would we prefer normal reactions? Lunar domain, all party members inside the domain receive various lunar reaction buffs. I mean, she's meant to be played with like lunar characters. Try it? Okay. At least Geo, okay, but Geo is getting a buff. This is like a Geo buff. I mean, yeah, Navia buff, I guess. Like, Navia is a big Geo character, but like, Geo needed this, dude. Geo needed reactions that are like actually usable. Like, Geo has been so dead, bro, like, for like 6 years. The Nuve skins must get, I really liked it. Someone was saying they didn't like it earlier. I thought it looked sick. I don't have Nuvolette though, but if I did, I would probably get the skin. I mean, bro, come on, like, I don't even know if I should say that. Like, they should just give these skins. The skins should be free. I'm just gonna say it. Call me an e-beggar if you want to, but they can give you like if they're not gonna make it a thing where, like I keep saying, if it's not gonna be like earnable in game, if they're just gonna release like a skin every like 4 patches, just give it for free. Like, you know, like just put the fries in the bag, you know. Just put the fries in the bag. Like we're doing like gacha for characters. Just wrap it up. Lunar charge. Deals AoE lunar damage once. Deals multiple instances of lunar bloom. Deals AoE lunar. Wait, I can't wait for Geo to be alive again.
并且在攒满之后触发一次强力的协同攻击。
这个我注意到，好像这个协同攻击还有不同的形式啊。
哎，观察得很仔细嘛。那
pretty interesting. Different like kinds of coordinated attacks based on what you're doing.
对应的月曜反应类型伤害，也就是说，只要玩家的配对策略合适，哥伦比亚就可以直接造成对应的月曜反应伤害了。
哦，原来如此。
Story only gets good after a while for PGR. She'll open her eyes. That's sick. Is it? I did see in PGR you can do like a skip. So should I like read summaries for the early parts and then do the later parts, like chapter 5 or something I saw?
此外，在这个领域当中，哥伦比亚还能为每种月曜反应提供独特的增益效果。
想起之前呀，我们每次去银月之庭和他聊天。 哥伦比亚每次都要给我们回报，或许这也是他表达感谢的一种方式吧。
没错，其实呀，哥伦比亚很在乎这些帮助过他的朋友们。在诺德卡莱
While exploring Nodkai,
的区域探索的时候呢，如果队伍中有
companion in your party falls, which will revive the fallen companion.
恢复一定量的生命值。
Wow.
这个很实用哎。 那我们的提瓦特煎蛋库存就不会那么容易
Whoa, no way. Wait, a global passive? Wait, that's crazy. Global revive passive?
还有一些小彩蛋，大家可以在游戏当中去寻找答案。
That's crazy.
另外，完成魔神任务《空月之歌》的第7幕， 如果在冬夜，
This is cool art. Oh wait, I just threw my stress fox at the keyboard. What happened? So like Arlecchino's still here, Albedo's still in the story. That's Nicole. Durin's still in the story. This is what I like to see. He's in here. She's gonna be in there. Dude, I like it. I just like it when there's like they're bringing Arlecchino back, Albedo back. I do like that. I like that a lot. Me like. I'm sure I played through everything. Early parts were boring. Okay. Dude, you know that like people keep saying that you know, oh, like every like first part of a gacha story is gonna be like boring and it's gonna be like setup and exposition and info dumps. Like, I just think that's a bad assumption. No, you're not saying this, but like this is something that a lot of people say, and it's like I feel like we need to like adjust our expectations as consumers. That like the introduction part of the story does not have to be like an exposition dump that's like super boring and like setup. You know what I'm saying? It's like totally possible to have an intro or like a part one that's entertaining. You know what I mean? That's used so, I don't know, maybe it's cope. Maybe it's like cope from people that like don't want to admit that like writing is bad or whatever, but back from doing my daily ZZ chores and boring lazy minigames. Wait, but does ZZ have... ZZ doesn't even have events like that up right now, do they?
所以直灯士们也选择在这里建设自己的大本营皮拉米达城。
I thought they don't even have any events running right now.
只是直灯士的驻地之一，更多的直灯士还是要留守在狂烈现象更严重的北方。
Wait, is this like NPC battles?
旅行者们来到皮拉米达城，还会遇上一位年轻的分队长。
Bro, these like they're called Lightkeepers. These guys are sick. That's a sick faction.
旅行者们之前应该听法尔加说过，要去找叶洛亚帮忙。
菲林斯也曾提起过这位同事，说他常常会过来探班，给自己送物资。
是的，他是一位热心又可靠的直灯士，而且被菲林斯亲切地称呼为小少爷。
不过啊，叶洛亚
ZZ has a knockoff Pokemon battle event, auto chess, and other similar garbage. You mean like in the last patch? The last patch?
好的。 站在皮拉米达城的高处，我们就能观测一二。
What was the?
当你向西边眺
Oh yeah. Wait, Pokemon one. Yeah, there's been a lot of ZZ has had a ton of really annoying minigame slop recently. Like, brother, I need to start putting that back in my feedbacks. Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to make like a full-on video about it. Just like put all the thoughts out. Because I think I don't think it adds anything. Like, are there people that truly enjoy like minigame slop? Like, wouldn't you rather just play like the exciting parts of the game? Now here's one thought that I've had, that like you have to be mature to like engage with this point, right? But like, because many people, their brains will break. But is it just possible that maybe the devs themselves, like they view like their combat systems as being kind of like shallow and simplistic, so they're afraid if they just like spam combat events that people will get maybe bored of it? You know what I mean? Is that like, could that be possible for like gacha games? Because, you know, like the combat is usually fun, but I'm kind of thinking like, you know, if they just spammed combat events, like is that why they don't? Like, do they think people will just get tired of it and then drop the game entirely? If they like, if you just do combat over and over again? Something like that? Like, I don't think it's that bad, but is that the way like Bua and ZZ and Genshin and stuff, they just like don't, they just keep giving you like minigame slop and HSR? They just keep serving up like minigame slop, arcade game slop, park simulator slop?
角色的成长故事和大世界的探索体验环环相扣，推荐旅行者们跟随叶洛亚的小队来探索，
这样肯定更有沉浸感。
The way they're using words for my language like that is so corny. I can't. Wait, which words were they using?
还可以去构建
From your language?
探寻
Ratnik?
雷德米勒在月之东、日之西留下的伟大财宝。
Dang.
又或者是探索鲜为人知的地下试验基地。
哦，我之前
First part about minigame slop is that it devalues the game's excellent gameplay. They make peak combat and then force you to do anything other than that. Yeah.
还不太稳定，也有可能造成
One dude in the Hoyo office is making characters whose skill descriptions read like dissertations, and then some other dude is working on a flower assembling minigame. Yeah, it's weird. It really is kind of weird. This is a cool looking NPC. Wait, what the heck? What is that, Granny? Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I try and think from this perspective, because you know, like, one of the things I hear this a lot, especially from certain Wuthering Waves CC, but it's the whole like, oh, like you want to play a game for more than 10 minutes a day, like you're just a pathetic loser who has no life. You need to touch some grass and have a real life outside of just, you know, playing video games or something. I'm like, it's kind of a weird, like, kind of a weird narrative for someone whose job it is to play video games. I don't know. Or like in a space that's made about like in a space where it's like, let's enjoy video games together. It's like, if you're playing for more than like 10 minutes a day, you're a fucking loser. Like, I don't really get that. I don't get how like people are like on board with that. You know, like, oh, like you want game modes that take time to play, you're a fucking loser. Why are you playing video games like a loser? You should be like me. I'm cool. I play like 4 gacha games, but I only play them for like 10 minutes a day, so I'm cool. Like, I don't really get how that became like a narrative that, like, yeah, like you shouldn't play in moderation. You shouldn't like, you know, devalue your life from playing too many video games, but like, you know, are we gonna pretend that I don't know, dude. Marcus said he is a true Ratnik and Pyramida. Yeah. Shitting gamers while being a gaming channel is wild. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I think is it like cognitive dissonance? Is that what the term is? To be like an armchair psychologist? Like oh, TikTok just got nuked again. Yeah, I don't know about TikTok, bro. It's might be cooked. Might be cooked. Like, I don't know what that is.
Hello， 旅行者们好，我是原神的战斗设计师小川。
I'll have to look it up. I have to look it up. Let me see if I can fix it. Puzzles means someone spent $300 on a new waifu and then have nothing to do with her because all the content is minigame slop and story. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you need to be able to use the characters that you're... Like, all the content should be focused around, like, letting you use the character. Like, I don't know how that's not, like, an obvious thing. Like, so much of the content is, like, it doesn't even matter if you pulled the character. I'm not saying everything needs to be, like, a pay-to-win thing. It shouldn't be, like, pay-to-win. But you should be able to use your characters.
而月结晶反应就是围绕着共鸣这个关键词展开设计的。
Like they want to have representation. Oh yeah, the
会在附近生成三个月龙，月龙是月举力影响下对岩元素共鸣性质的具象化呈现。
Yeah. Yeah, it's it is weird. And it's also like, I think a lot of that is born from, you know how like people, if they, there's like this ego thing where it's more about like winning an argument rather than like when it becomes more about like winning an argument and like you have to defend your game at all costs, then you have to find some way to like rationalize certain things as being like good, or as being like better than others, you know. So like if like your team, like your game is doing all these things that are kind of slated towards more like casual, like it's more casual, then you're gonna be like, oh, like I have to defend it somehow. So it's, then they'll just start saying things like, oh, like, you know, like your exploration takes forever, but like my exploration takes like 10 minutes and I'm done with the entire region. But like you're a fucking loser because you want to play your game for like a few hours. But like I'm cool, like I'm a cool gamer. It's also maybe it's like this internalized shame of like, you know, like way back, or even still, like if you like telling people you play video games, like like, you know, what a loser. But like in our, like, we understand each other, like we know, like we understand each other, but like why are you trying to like like, yeah, trying to like yeah. And then even if you have like a gaming channel, kind of shitting on the idea of playing a game for like an hour or something is like kind of weird.
More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you can't do it, divine light, shield them.
Isn't she a Geo character? She's an Adeptus, right? I was feeling the FOMO for 2.5 with Ye, and then I realized I read 30 minutes a week in the endgame and stuff, and that's it, so why bother? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I like ZZZ, so I enjoy it. The thing is, if you don't enjoy it, then don't force yourself, you know what I mean? Don't force yourself. Like I enjoy doing the story, you know? I enjoy the story, I still like the combat stuff. Like I enjoy those bits, you know, those bits of like combat that we have.
就有很多有关于他的传说故事，比如八旗炼陶兜中的金木城隍月居，还有说她是时间的女儿什么的，甚至有说法是她还和三月女神有关系。
And I think because gachas don't, they try not to style themselves as like a main game, like a game where you can sit down and play for a long time. ZZZ kind of maybe suffers from that too, because the thing about Genshin has like its open world that you can explore. Like there's like a decent amount of hours of content in like exploring a new area in Genshin, but in ZZZ it's like there's less. You don't have that. But that's why the co-op mode will save us, guys. The co-op mode is gonna save us. Don't worry. I think they should just copy Night Rain, by the way. Just be like, here's a section of the map. Here's your team. Here's like places of interest that you have to like go find stuff on the map and just like go and do it. And like get upgrades and stuff. That's how it should be. And they can make it more casual friendly than Night Rain, because like it's a different audience, you know, like a gacha game versus like a Dark Souls game or like an Elden Ring game. They can just like show you exactly what's on the map and be like, you know, go and get this or whatever. But wait, does she have lunar reactions? Or oh no. Trying too hard to defend it will lead you to make dumb statements. Yeah, that is the thing is, yeah, it's a weird thing in like the online discourse space. It's part of the tribalism umbrella of things. Like people are really, some people get really dedicated, like really dedicated. Thing is, like, I get curious about, that is something I've been working on this for a video that hopefully will come out soon, but something I just get curious about is like, you know, how does someone get to the point where they feel like they need to defend? Like, there's so much of their identity is like tied up in the game. I kind of get it. Like, I guess I can relate a little bit. Maybe, but I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I don't get that bad about it. So yeah, I don't know. Some people like really care, so. Adore's easiest combat, just starting with something to do. Yeah, worse than Wu and Genshin is an open world. Yeah, they started adding like those semi-open worlds, which I actually did like running around those. Yeah, they definitely, because there's no open world, they definitely need like, guys, that's what I'm saying, the co-op mode will save us. It is our salvation. Could actually be something you just do runs of, you know? But it would need I think it would need like more like cosmetic, like some reward to make it like, you know, some like feedback loop, you know what I'm saying? Like playing for the sake of playing is good, but usually there needs to be like something you're kind of getting out of your time that you're putting into it. Irene style or Destiny style dungeons? Oh yeah, dungeons from Destiny? Yeah, they could do that. Like little like encounters, I guess. Like boss encounters? That it's semi-open world to PGR2? Interesting. Not bad. Enfield will save us for the 3 months it'll be good before it devolves into a login simulator? Dude, I really want these, I really want like Enfield and Silver Palace, like I just want them to be good, you know? Like I think the like the reason I get frustrated with people that like, maybe not with people, but with this whole culture of like defending your game. Yo, it's a Vex. It's an X, right? Yeah. Yeah, like the reason I get like frustrated with this whole culture of like defend my game at all costs, it's because I think the idea that there will be things about the game that make people unhappy, but they don't want to say it because they're so like, people get so insecure about making sure that the perception of their game is always like at the highest it could be. So like the idea that like you're just kind of settling for a worse product when like all you need to kind of do is say like, hey, these are the things that need to be better, right? These are the things that need to be improved. Yo, what's up, Judgment? Yo, thanks for following, by the way, on TikTok. And you know, maybe other like companies would then also get the hint at like those things need to be improved. Cause like if like we keep getting like Genshin clones or Wua clones or whatever, like we're gonna be in like a creative drought, like a creativity drought. And I don't know, like because companies don't know what people want, but if like all they see online are people just like, oh, we love this, and then people keep spending money on it, then they'll just keep making that. But it's not that hard. Like the idea that like no one, I think, it wouldn't hurt anyone if Wuwa had like a co-op boss rush game mode where you just like search for a team and do like some boss rush. I don't know, like I don't think it would hurt people. But sometimes like if you try and criticize a game like Wuwa, people like come after you, you know? So it's like, how are we gonna get the message out there? I don't know how you get the message out there. But maybe people genuinely are happy with, did they add a skip button yet? Not in Genshin. Genshin kind of needs that. Although I'll get into that in a sec. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe people are genuinely happy with like 10 minutes per day. They're genuinely happy with like the mini games or whatever. Like maybe that's like genuinely what they like. But I just feel like I find that kind of hard to believe. Like, I don't know. It's one of those situations. I think Steve Jobs said this. I'm going to quote Steve Jobs. Y'all are going to be really impressed by this. But he said something about like with Apple and the iPhone, how, you know, customers don't necessarily know what they want. Like they have like a general idea, but in terms of like really like creating up with innovative stuff, it's like the job of the company, or like in this case, like game devs. So like sometimes you don't necessarily know what you want, but you know, but you also can't comprehend that like there could be some really delicious meals out there that like you don't even know could be cooked up, but you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll never, like we don't know what we could get. Like the whole gacha formula, it could be so much, it could like fundamentally be the same, but there could be like so much more interesting parts to it. But you know, I don't know. That makes sense? No skip button, yeah. At this point, they're gonna add a skip button when the game is over. I think there should be a skip button for maybe people that want it, but I also feel like story is such a big part of these games that like you can play them without watching the story or enjoying the story, but in an ideal world, since the story is such a big chunk of like where, I don't know, engagement with the game comes from, they should just make a good story. You know? Next stream gonna be trying out PGR? I don't know if I'll stream it, but I don't know. I got so much to do already. What I need to do is read some books so that I can do like story and writing analysis and stuff. I need to read more books. Shan Yun, yeah. Yeah. 20 years. Oh, they're making Lantern Rite permanent? That's good. Okay, yeah, this is a good sign actually. That I think I'm turning the volume down. This is good. So like with this summer thing in Natlan, this is the like quest is permanent. So like so like the story content and the quests are gonna be permanent, which is good. That's a good change. Finally.
More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away.
Gacha gamers are so averse to criticizing their games because they invest so much money into them. Yet this extreme form of sunk cost fallacy. They fear the game will shut down if the perception was negative. Yeah. Dude, there's a lot that goes into it. Like, because they also put time in, you know? And then their ego gets sucked into it, because the thing is, if you have people that have like defended a game a lot online, they feel like their own like intelligence is like wrapped up into the quality of the game. So if like the writing of a story is bad, and I guess like story is subjective, but so, you know, people will discuss or debate if like writing is truly bad or not. But if someone were to say like, hey, like I think this writing is bad and could be improved in such and such ways, and if someone who like liked it would be like, oh, like, you know, because I liked it but they're calling the writing bad, that means that like I'm dumb. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a hard discussion to have sometimes with people, because like that kind of applies for anything. Like if someone's like, oh, like you liked this book, like that writing was terrible and juvenile and it's made for like idiots. Well, you wouldn't say it's made for idiots, but like that's kind of what they hear is like, oh, you're saying that I like bad writing, which means that I don't understand good writing because I'm not as intelligent. So then, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to sometimes have like discussions about bad writing or good writing or whatever. That's kind of why I feel like if I don't know. Kind of requires also, I don't know, it kind of requires like being a good faith person, you know, rather than like a rage baiting drama slot farming type creator, I guess.
快给旅行者们讲讲。
比如，今年总务司在璃月港布置了许多集市宝树，旅行者们可以通过节庆消灯把宝树的位置分享给其他旅行者。
我看这字库应该还能根据自己的想法创作出更多有意思的内容。
All right, we're just getting into like minigame slop. Is that what they're showing us now? That's awesome.
期待旅行者们的发挥啦。
Well, this is kind of cool, I guess. Like lanterns, that's fine. That's fine. But some of this is definitely minigame slop. Another picture event? Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait for more pictures. More Star Leeway character? Okay.
又可以自选私心角色了。
没错，又是一年海灯节。除了自选私心之外，我们也推出了全新的角色衣装。这次给大家带来的是瑶瑶的全新衣装“淋雨听竹”。
旅行者们只要在海灯节活动月印游艺中积累一定数量的给予钱，就能在活动期间免费获取这套衣装。
看起来很可爱啊，而且有点仙气飘飘的感觉。
Cool.
我们瑶瑶也有点小仙女的模样。
Nice. Yeah.
而且偷偷告诉大家，瑶瑶肩上那个小背篓啊，是七七亲手给她编的哦。
两个小朋友的感情真好呀！但是这次版本更新，应该不止一件新衣装吧？
没错。
Bro, at least when the like I was saying, the Zenless devs, they just feel so happy. They're so cute when they're presenting their game. I think this is a good outfit. People said this is not good. People said this is not good. This is kind of. I think it's pretty good looking.
好像和之前纳维莱特的风格有些不太一样。
是的，这是纳维莱特刚刚收到的一份特别礼物，
感觉很适合度假。
旅行者们可以期待一下，穿着这件衣服的纳维莱特会遇见什么样的故事。
Oh, that means they're gonna have a little story quest for Nouvelle 2? Whoa, no way.
而且在月之4版本期间完成限时签到。
It's the shirt. The rest is good. Yo, what's up, by the way? Yeah. The shirt? What about the shirt? Like this? The black part? What shirt? Or you mean like the coat? The coat underneath the bigger coat? I think it's cool that he has like pants on. I think pants are pretty good. Isn't he not really wearing pants? Or like he had like more of a baggier his like original outfit. I don't have them, so I can't. They're not gonna get me on this one, but the gray under the jacket, it looks weird. This thing?
而且在月之4版本期间完成限时签到活动，就可以领取总计10枚纠缠之源以及稀有培养道具起圣之城。不仅如此
，Freeform pants, strip fur, yeah.
我们除了会送出1600原石，还将送上包括至实之冕、诸神之霜在内的多种养。
I don't know. At least the skins are a little cheaper than. Well, like, what is it? What is it gonna be like? $13.50 or something? I guess it's not that bad. If you like them. Is Lantern right? It's not the anniversary, right? When is the anniversary? Did we already have it?
说回来啊，我们是不是差点忘了，还有大家最关心的下半期的活动起源安排？
对哦，那么在月之4的版本的下半期，资白和纳维莱特将会迎来概率 up。
Oh yeah. No, I mean he has the he has like these cavalry boots. That's what it was. Oh yeah, they're like these cavalry boot things that he's wearing. Yeah.
4星角色叶罗亚的获取概率也将大幅提升。
5星单手剑北破寒光也将加入下半期的武器活动祈愿，感兴趣的旅行者不要错过啦。
Does it match well with the nice blue hues IMO? See what they're going
今年的海
for?
灯节真的太强劲了。
管饱的。
I kind of like the gray just because it's like maybe I like more dull colors.
哎，
Maybe
不着急，我们先看段有意思的短片吧。
Anniversary September? Oh, okay.
大家好，我是石头。那么又到了1年1度的海灯节，先祝大家海灯节快乐。接下来呢，我们去采访一些研发同学，分享一些研发过程中的设计思路。就先从美术组开始，出发。 在设计的过程中是出于哪些考虑
Bro, what is
所以采用
this?
现在的方案呢？
哥伦比亚整体的气质是孤独清冷，同时又懵懂纯洁，让人捉摸不透。刚开始给人一种圣洁与危险并存的感觉，像蒙着一层面纱的水中月。
哦，那话说玩家对哥伦比亚睁眼的效果是非常有兴趣的呀。
当然，关于睁眼的设计自然是要做的。一个长期闭着眼睛的游戏角色，怎么可能逃得过一个独特的睁眼呢？
资白的形象主要参考了书籍《竹林月夜》中白马的气质以及形象，因为有
I feel
马的
like
元素在，所以我们
is this is this a good live stream?
以及它的靴子上
Was this considered a good live stream?
印象。
就是虽然叶罗亚他现在看上去年纪不大，但其实我们也知道他已经是一个指灯式的分队长，所以呢，在设计的时候我们给他增添了一些疤痕，包括给了他一个深邃的眼神，这样来彰显。
I feel like I'm less excited for Gacha games. It's I.
我们其实在
Maybe I
早
just
期设计的时候也为
maybe I'm just becoming a tourist who just like needs to jump around new stuff.
的一些动
Is
作
that my TikTok brain rot
但是我
speaking?
们后面在落地的时候呢，发现其实不太符合这个
I just feel like
角色的一些印象啊，所以我们后面决定用一些比较偏
Like I want the I guess I want the characters,
作
but
为它战斗的主要印象。
why do I want them?
我们想要做一个设计的媒介，
Do I really want them, or do I?
会有一些互动，这样可以丰富。
No insult, but the devs look dead. Like their souls were sucked from working too long on
发
Genshin.
现资白与三月还有那个月亮的高车都有着很大的联系。同时
Yeah, they don't look as happy as the Zenless devs.
所以我们选择了。
I feel like the Zenless devs look like they just like love their jobs.
设计中，我们
Like they're just having fun.
尝试那个滑盖跟那个灵魂白马怎么去互动。 然后我们试了很多脑洞，有一个版本啊，过于像那个旋转木马了，然后大家觉得太搞笑。
Like the Zenless devs, I know people would see like in the live streams, they would look, it'd be like in the background, there would be like those, you know those like, what do they call them, sculptures or whatever? The models, like the big ones, like the figures. I don't know what the word for them is, but like the very like cultured ones of like characters from like other games and anime and stuff. Like the culture there just looks different. The culture in that office just looks a little different. I don't know. I have to jump to and from Gacha to keep my sanity.
也是比较像仙人法宝的感觉。
叶洛亚的元素爆发的信鸟图标一开始是正着的，然后随着那个鸟飞上去，然后突然一下正了，就像僵直了，就像触电一样。
Like I guess you just kind of want that game that is like your home. You know what I'm saying? Like there's comfort in that.
那我们看一下僵直什么样的。
I get you. For me, it's just Genshin. Got boring. ZZ looks nice.
你的感受是什么？
ZZZ does still excite me. ZZ is still exciting me.
时候发现我们既想要符合这个角色这种。
The thing is that for Genshin, the only like it's because I saw people were talking about 6.1, 6.2, where the story approach was way different to where, you know, first of all, the lore was very central to the main plot. So like we were getting like actual answers things, and then when I played it, I was like, oh yeah, this is interesting. There's like all this stuff that I knew from like when I was actually invested in the lore a long time ago, and I read all this like stuff. And then like that stuff was never addressed in the actual story. Like Natlan was a disaster to me. Like Natlan felt like a slap in the face. Like all of my investment into the lore had been completely spit on by like a shonen tropey story. But Nodcry feels like they're taking it very seriously, and also the group dynamics, the way that the MC like being an annoying self-insert is not like ruining the story. The way that TikTok wants to keep like fucking crashing. Take a picture of this. String elements access suspended. You should go fuck yourself. Sorry, that was toxic. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
给到一个顶级。哥伦比亚的针眼让人感觉非常惊艳，直白外观上很戳我，比如白发、高马尾和金瞳，同时它有一股清冷的气质。
Restarted.
叶罗亚的技能都很符合指导人的设定。
Yeah, so like I am interested in the story of Genshin, but I don't feel I actually don't feel like the gacha pressure of like pulling all the new characters. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't feel it anymore. Like pull the character, okay, like for what? Like why? Why do I need to pull them? Where will I use them? In the end game, the end game is just DPS checks with timers, the same ones I've been doing for years. The exact same ones I've been doing for years in all the games. Like, oh yo, thanks for following. The Black Wukong, thank you. TikTok went down? Yeah. Okay, you're lovely, Tay. Okay. Yeah, TikTok keeps TikTok's been doing this for a while. I don't really know what the issue is. I have to look it up. Because I stream on TikTok through Stream Elements, and it keeps saying that Stream Elements access suspended because of violations, but my account's not actually like banned or receiving like violations, so I don't know. I'll see. Maybe something changed. That's when I put that yeah, that's why I put that like message in the corner now.
我想到了好多建议，感谢这位同学诚恳的建议。哎，啊，相信今天的内容可以帮助旅行者们更加了解角色的创作幕后，也希望大家。
ZZ devs get very cultured figures, yeah.
那么我们今天的采访就接近尾声了，我们下次再见。
I think the healthiest way to enjoy gacha games is to play the story, because they're usually peak and then just try out whatever else they have. This is really loud. Jesus. Bro, what is this? Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. Never felt for Genshin got better propaganda. You'll be disappointed. No, but the story did get better. The story did get better. I don't know. I was kind of talking about it. Maybe the stream shut off and you didn't see it. But wait, is this the that dumbass Malastra Wonderland bullshit? No one should play that, by the way. No one in their right mind should ever step foot into that trashy fucking useless abomination they created. It's so bad. Anyway, okay, look, dude, what? Like, I'm not gonna sit through a Malastra Wonderland propaganda piece. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. Like, this is not Genshin. Why is it in the Genshin? Like, can we stop pretending? This is not Genshin Impact. Like, just stop pretending. Okay, show me something cool. They're doing the silhouette thing again. Is this hype? Is this hype moments in Aura? This looks like, well, I was gonna say it looks like who's that other shorty from Natlan? But I guess it's probably someone different. This is Varka, right? I can agree. This is Varka. Plus Nicole, probably. And then I don't know who these are. Look at the funny horses, guys. Don't worry about how much you gotta pay for skins. Yeah. Yeah, Molester Wonderland is a disaster. It's like not even really like that fun. And I guess they're trying to be like Roblox. They're trying to have like their Roblox competitor, but I will never touch that mode. Like, dude, the skins are like, yeah, it's disappointing. I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, I would say the story got better, and to your point, plastics, that, you know, maybe the ideal way is just like log in, do the parts you want, do the story, don't do the parts you don't want. Maybe I should need to like go outside. Maybe I need to like do a dopamine detox. Maybe I need like a dopamine detox, and then everything will just feel better. You know what I'm saying? I think my dopamine receptors are getting fried. What just happened? Okay, so this is Nicole, this is Varka, this is, I don't know, like, I don't think we're supposed to know who these are. This kind of reminds me of that girl from Enfield, the goat girl.
哇，可以可以，今年也有好多角色，有些看起来似乎挺熟悉呢。
没错没错。那熟悉剧情的旅行者们呀，可能一眼就认出了这里面的几位角色，但提瓦特的故事还在继续，即便在这张图上并未出现他们的身影，未来我们的命运也可能会纠缠在一起。
哦，我知道了。
Should have been a separate game, they had no faith in it, rightfully so. It was like, you know, it's they were thinking like how could they take some of probably Genshin's huge audience and then convert them into, you know, Molester Wonderland addicts.
那这些呢，仅仅只是原神成长历程中的一个片段而已。
I feel like they're saying something important. What was he saying?
还是打来空月之去年的幕后故事当中啊，给大家许下过很多承
Made many promises to travelers, and all of them were fulfilled one by one in Nodcry during the Song of Welcome Moon version. Okay.
仅仅只是原神成长历程中的一个片段而已。
Not hype for new Genshin characters. The dudes look ugly. The girl's always great, but can look unpixive.
有条不紊的在进行着。
I think the dudes look okay. I think Wuthering Waves does dudes really well. I'm just gonna say it. Thing is, I'm not even like a male enjoyer. Like, I mean, not like I'm not, but like, not like I'm. That's not like why I play the game. Like, some people are like solely like male enjoyers or whatever. But I think that Wuthering Waves is doing a better job on the males than the females, to BH. Actually, better job is the Renacita was pretty peak. The new region is not really my taste. Me personally. Except for Luke.
我相信啊，
Luke's pretty sick.
能一如既往的相信我们，我们就会一如既往的创造惊喜。
You got burned out by Genshin, not trying to be down. No, you're good. You're good.
当中啊，与世界生态的
You're good, bro. It's cool. We can
生动，在剧情当中的
This is a safe, non-tribalist zone.
团队，我们尽力的做到所有的内容都事出有因，自然自洽。
We can speak our minds. Our free speech is protected here. There's some places where if you say a single good thing about like a Hoyo game, you're gonna get dogged on. Or I guess there's also vice versa for Wuthering Waves, but I feel like Wuthering Waves is a more like, guys, am I wrong? Is this wrong? I feel like Wuthering Waves is a more staunchly protected game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Wuthering Waves has that identity of like the world is against us, David versus Goliath sort of thing.
这份信任与热爱，
鸡哥说的太好了，只要是能让旅行者的冒险旅程啊更生动、更动人的内容啊，就是值得我们去做的。我们也相信项目组的各位同学啊，会持续为旅行者带来
Should put those funds into actual skins for characters you invest in? Yeah.
长长久久的陪伴。当然，也请各位旅行者相信我们能够继续说到做到。
是的，其实现在啊，就有很多我们想做、再做。
Like Voodoo, so I get it. they just look so cool. Same with FGO guys. Yeah, FGO. Yeah. FGO. Bro, I had to stop playing FGO though. I'm sad. It makes me sad, but I like Fate, but yeah, I had to stop. FGO, dude, they're just so allergic to like quality of life in any way, any shape or form of quality of life. They're so allergic to it. Like they're still doing the thing. Like I logged in like the other day just to see. I just like do it every once in a while. But like they're still doing the thing where they're like, oh, go kill like 30 dragon enemies. And I'm like, where do I find them? Like I don't know. I don't think there's a way in the game. Like in a normal game or like in a modern game, it would be like, here, kill 30 dragon enemies. And you'd be like, okay, you click on it and be like, here are all the stages with like dragon enemies or whatever, you know? Or like something, you know, I don't know, like, but they don't even do that. They're just like, good luck. Go use the wiki. Monster Wonderland is peak Hoyo slot. He got extremely loyal fans to develop the game for them. But like, there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with like a creator-driven, or sorry, like a player-driven content or whatever. Because in a way, if you make the, like, you remember like Forge in like Halo or like map creators and stuff like that? Like, like Baldur's Gate 3 with like mod tools, like Larian specifically like worked on making it so that Baldur's Gate 3 is like very accessible to be like modded. So like people could like make their own content. And what that does is basically like, it makes it so that replayability and like new stuff is like unlimited almost. Like the potential is like unlimited, which is like fine, but Monster Wonderland is just like not good. Just like not good. Maybe one day it'll be good, but like right now it's just not.
这是非常难能可贵的。是的，那就像大伟哥之前所说过的，除了
I saw Dawei in the Zenless special. He looked happier there. He looked happier in the Zenless special.
今后给大家带来的每一次惊喜。今年的1月14日，原神即将迎来《空月之歌》月之4版本，我们就要迎来新的一年海灯节啦。
Oh yeah, for good reason. Considering how Hoyo fans treated during the beta. Yeah.
旅行者们，新年快乐！
Yeah.
海灯节快乐！
I recall that.
新年快乐！
Globalization Italy? Wait, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like when it comes to the defensiveness, the challenge is like it's hard when you feel like you're attacked or whatever, but for one, the one thing I think that you should always try to make a conscious effort, and no one's perfect, everyone kind of does this automatically, but do your best to not like generalize. I'm not saying that you're doing this, but like, I mean like in general for other people, like do your best to like not generalize the other groups of people, you know, because I think that's what happens is that, you know, I guess a few Hoyo fans did some like cringe shit, and then like the like now it's considered like Kuro versus Hoyo or whatever, and it's like it's just like unnecessary, you know, it's unnecessary. I do think there's probably like, you know, probably like 2,000, 3,000 really devoted people on each side, at least on the Ian side, that are like, you know, like hyper engaging. It's not that many, but you know. Only came back because free Tamamo. At least they have where to get. Oh yeah. FGO. Oh yeah, I use FGA too. I used to use FGA for a while for like farming. Yeah, but I got burnt out on FGO. I don't know. I think because the currency is like the rate at which they give you currency is so low that it just becomes a real slog trying to like save up for characters. don't think user-generated content is the way. Maybe I'm old. I just want to replayability or sweep. Wait, what is... Well, replayability... Well, replayability, yes. Yes. But user-generated content has the potential to be replayable. To, like, induce replayability. Sometimes. Sometimes it does. I don't think it should be like the main like focus. Like it shouldn't be like the main crutch, but it could be okay, but not with like what Genshin has, I think. Not with Molostra Wonderland. All gotchas need sweeps. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Cool. That was cool, I guess. That was cool. It was something. It was certainly something. That was a live stream.
哦，这里的轻飘飘的感觉，在祈月之夜的时候啊，可能旅行者们就已经简单体验过了。但我看这个实际里面，它的特点好像真的更加鲜明了。
没错，其实啊
，Oh yeah, agrees unnecessary. Sometimes just sticks with people. Brain's just like yeah. Feels your brain is evolutionarily designed to remember negatives and not positives as much. So.
要不要鸡哥你给大家展开来讲一讲？
行吧，感觉回到了策划给大家开设计同步会的时候啊。那简单来说呢，
Yeah, I don't know. I think about it. I try and think about it, and it's like,
我们之前熟知的
is
水草绽放和水盐结晶反应
like could tribalism ever be defeated? Is it even really that big of a problem? You know, or is it just something we build up in our heads? Like, does it need to be defeated?
等一下，这个。
Can it be defeated? Like, can we just go on? Can we get by ignoring it? Like, thing is, like, if you engage, like, you engage with stuff like online, maybe it could like bother you. But like I do come across videos where, you know, like I did come across videos where there was that one guy, the British guy, Pixel something. He had like the pre 3.0 like Wuthering Waves thing, and then he got like dogpiled, which it's like a very small amount of people, but I'm just like, is it like I don't know. You lose 5 points for milli trash? Well, yeah. I believe we build it up in our heads, but also we're not meant to have access to all these opinions at once, so we're overloading our brains. That's a good point. That's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible we just kind of build it up in our heads. So on the sheer scale, it's like, you know.
让旅行者们呢可以获得更多样化的玩法体验。那这也是我们去设计月曜反应和魔导秘仪这些机制的初衷。
I mean, that one example of that British guy, hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. I think he's British. He was like, it was, you know, like what, 300, 400 maybe people that quote unquote brigaded his comment section or something. It's like not that much, but like it is, you know, if you're in the hot seat, maybe it feels like a lot, but it's probably, yeah, I don't know. I think algorithms build it up, like, you know, Twitter. Like if you go on Twitter, which I made the mistake of doing for a little bit, but now I deleted the app on my phone because I don't know how much I want to engage with Twitter. But if you do that, it will just feed you an unlimited amount of like divisive content, you know? about this with my friend a lot. It's such an interesting topic because we have this mess with console wars back in the days. Now this feels like a weird buildup. Yeah, the console war thing is interesting because I know maybe I just wasn't as invested in the console thing, but because it felt silly to be like tribalistic over like your console. But I guess it is equally silly to be tribalistic over your game that you play, especially because so many people just play all of them. Like the whole thing, the interesting thing is like, you know, Wuwa and Genshin, for example, like there's people like, you know, argue on Twitter or whatever, but in reality, I wouldn't even say that they're like direct competitors. I don't know if that's a hot take. I think the whole idea is that because the games are not, it's not like a solo game. You're meant to play like a handful of these like gachas, right? So the fact that you can easily play both of them at the same time, like there's nothing stopping you. It's not like one is preventing you from playing the other. So I don't even know if they're direct competitors. In a way, they even benefit from the existence of each other because you have a 3D open world gacha. Like you can just be continuously playing like 3D open world gacha games. So that way you're never like pulled out to like do something else, I guess. I don't know. Twitter's the new TV ads? Or it's worse than TV ads. I don't even know what Twitter is. Twitter is like an abomination of... It's all negativity. That's all it is. Like I remember I never used Twitter that much. I only would sometimes have like phases where I would kind of like go on there to just like browse or whatever. And like usually I just found like memes, or there was like funnier stuff. There was more like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe news related stuff. But the algorithm now, like it figured out that I would like, because I made one for the channel, and it would find out that, you know, like plays like Genshin Wuthering Waves or whatever, or like gacha games, I guess. And then like you click on like a few like tribalistic comments, and like that's all. Like, your feed is just an unlimited. It's just unlimited scroll of like, you know, Hoyo versus Wuwa or whatever. And then if that's all you see, you kind of think like that's all there is. Maybe that's how we build it up in our heads too. We're just naturally obsessive over what we like sometimes. Oh, people are also tribalistic over sports, drinks, cleaning products. Yeah. Yeah. Like we underestimate how rage bait, like in old TV ads were. They had people fighting outside back in the day, or raiding stores. Really? Really? I think the gacha tribalism just comes from how much people spend in the games, because if your game is in any way bad, why are you an idiot who invested $2,000 into it? True, yeah, true. Yeah, the sunk cost, yeah. Yeah, when you have that amount of money tied into it, I mean, and then time too, you know? If it's like time in the sense that you've been playing it every day for like years, then yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, the money thing I think is a big thing too. Like I don't know if also the word invest, I think it's funny that people use the word like invest into an account or something, but like it's not an investment. Like investment I guess implies like you'll see some returns, but yeah. People forget how wild it was before the internet. I still remember Popeye sandwich ads getting jumped. Getting people jumped? Wait, really? Dang. Yeah, maybe people are naturally kind of tribal. Like, in a way, the thing that's kind of frustrating about it is that when I see sometimes you see like creators who take advantage of like tribalistic psychology to like, you know, like just view farm basically, but it's the same tactics that I see used in like politics. Like what's the old reliable of politics? It's like create an enemy and then be like it's us versus them. That's like For like thousands of years, humans have been doing that shit. You know what I mean? For thousands of years, people have been doing that to like divide people, and then all you need is like a common enemy, and it's so easy, dude. It's so easy to like to manipulate people that way.
狂烈现象也更加频繁，所以才需要西风骑士们前去支援。正是因为狂烈肆虐，所以直登士们也选择在这里。
Because the frustrating thing is that like we should just all be on the same team. Like, you know, there's really no, you know, like we all play the games. Most people play like multiple of the games like together. We're like technically all on the same team, but Genshin in 26? No, yeah, you're joking. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, like we're all on the same team, but like if you don't like, I don't know, like think about the content, right, that people make out of it. It's literally content. People like spend their time like invested in like fighting this or that battle. So what do you do if you don't have that content? What do you do with yourself if there's no enemy to fight? But is life just like empty? I guess we could fight the companies and collectively bargain for better products, I guess. But people just realize the sunk cost fallacy is in fact fallacy. Yeah. But the thing is you'll never, like, you can never realize it if you're in it, because oh, you Lunarian, thanks for following on TikTok. Who is that HSR looking blondie? We're talking about Varka, my Aventurine XP, my Aventurine lookalike. Yeah. You make enemies up? Yeah. Yeah, because if you're in sunk cost fallacy, it's deeper than just like no one thinks that like their attachment comes from the fact that they like, from that, it's like they truly feel attached, right? So it's not like to them it's not like a fallacy, but you know, you would need someone on the outside to like prescribe it. It's like literal like feelings of attachment that are like, you know, made. People are just wild, all I've learned, yeah. Yeah. The good thing is that when we talk about it, it prevents you from getting bent out of shape about it. Like I think so much of like why, I guess this pertains to like everything in life, but like loops of negative thinking, essentially. There's this whole concept in like psychology or like cognitive behavioral therapy called like, well, it's basically like habitual thinking, right? Like humans tend to just, you get in your own head and you just think in these like cycles of like negative thinking, but it could just be like in terms of something like this, you know? People just kind of get in their heads about like all this stuff, and then because they never like examine it, they're just kind of like stuck in the loops, the cycles of thinking. Did I describe that? Did I explain that in a way that was understandable at all? The cost is sunk, you're never getting it back. Stop being socialist, bud. You're getting too real. My bad. Guys, is it, I feel like, isn't everything just like, everything is just like human psychology and political science at the end of the day? We're all being exploited. Bro, that's why they call it an attention-based economy. Like, your attention is currency, you know? That's why, like, rage bait. Guys, this is something else I was doing for a video, but I was like reading about this. But you know, the psychology of, you know, why rage bait is so genius, like why it's so effective. It's actually so, it like blew my mind when I was reading about it. But like basically, there's Happy New Year. Yo, what's up, Star? Happy New Year. Like the psychology behind rage bait, it's so there's this Nobel Prize winning economist, or Nobel Prize, fucking TikTok just died. I hate that so much. I'm gonna let me restart this, and then I'll say this. Okay, there's this Nobel Prize winning psychologist, I think, for his work on like behavioral economics. And his name is Daniel Kahneman. His book is called Thinking Fast and Slow. And his work basically said that humans have two modes of thinking. There's the mode, like system one, which is like fast and emotional and like automatic. And then system two, which is like slow and like analytical and logical and rational and all this stuff. But oh, it's you, Lenore? Okay, you came over. Thanks. Yeah, the TikTok stream keeps just ending and I have to restart it, but cool. Good to see you. So yeah, so you have like system one and system two, fast and slow, right? And when you see rage bait, it literally triggers that fast mode of thinking, which is like fast and emotional. And it's literally like, and like, cause you could even know that it's rage bait, like, oh, this is meant to like make me mad. This is clickbait, whatever. But the fact that system one works faster means that it's already processed in your brain. It's like chemical reactions. So like the chemical that releases in your brain to make you mad has like already released, and like you can't take that back. So even by the time your brain catches up and you know that like, oh, logically, like it's just supposed to be mad, you already feel mad. And like those chemicals in your brain, so you just feel mad, right? And it can even trigger, like, you know, you see sometimes we were talking about the whole like with Wuthering Waves, how it was like feeling like the world's against us, like all the other games are against us, David versus Goliath, all this stuff. It can literally feel like fight or flight. Like a fight or flight reaction takes place in your brain. Yo, Witty, thanks for following on Twitch. So like when you're in a fight or flight reaction, there's all like chemical in your brain. So you can't like undo that. And so at that point, the rage bait has won, whether you know it or not, like whether you know it's rage bait or not. So I don't know. It's just genius. Like it's just so effective. Like even if you know it, like that's why the only way to win is to just block every channel that engages in like rage bait, drama slop, view farming. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Haz? And oh yeah, and what's interesting too is, so it's not hopeless, because I like to give like practical things too. But like the practical thing you can do, this is what like psychologists tell you to do too, is like if you are in that state of like, especially when you get mad online, there's no way to like have a cathartic release, because you can't, if it's some content creator who's just like rage baiting you, you can't like interact with that person and then have like a discussion and then reach some understanding and then resolve your sense of like frustration. So that's why like it's so effective online, because that it just makes you angry and there's like nothing you can do with it. So it's like you're just in a perpetual state of like anger, and then you keep watching more and then you comment more because you think like this will relieve it, but it doesn't. So anyway, what psychologists tell you to do is it sounds weird, but it's literally to like do a bunch of push-ups or sprints or something, because if you can like get out of breath, then you trick your body into like resolving fight or flight. It kind of blew my mind when I was reading about it, but you can literally, so you can like, you'll feel like this kind of like catharsis wash over you as you're like out of breath and stuff. So I don't know if that made sense the way I described it, but let me catch up with what you all were saying. Friend is in psychology, so I'm going to open my eyes to the mess I was seeing, so I was wondering why TV ads were like that. Yeah. Dude, psychology is super interesting once you get into it. It's super interesting. I watch a lot of Healthy Gamer, Dr. K. Dr. K is pretty legit, I think. Should have more combos like this in the gacha space instead of just don't spend too much, uwu. Yeah, don't spend too much works, but Yeah, I don't know. Like we've heard it, you know. Like people that are going to spend are probably going to spend. Probably just going to spend.
旅行者们还请多加小心。哎，耀子，除了我们刚刚聊到的内容，我们与伙伴们共同构建的剧所，是不是也有新的故事了？有的，兄弟，包有的。在新区域的剧所中啊，我们可以了解到。
Why is Warframe the best live service game we have now? The only one?
去叶洛亚还蛮忙的，不愧是可靠的。
I don't know, dude. Warframe is pretty good. Dude, I got into Warframe when Do It Not Abyss came out, but then it felt, dude, Warframe is always, it's always a struggle for me to like get into it. I did a decent job, I feel like this time, but I never even got a second frame. I wanted to get Mesa. I was just looking through, I was like, what frames do I want? And I had Mag as my starter, and I wanted Mesa, but then I was like trying to get her, and she has all these like complicated steps to even try and get her, and then I fell off. I don't know. It's a lot of grinding. It's not weird, we should be doing that, yeah.
接下来是兑换码时间，不要走开哦，不要走开哦。
You're meant to spend too much? Yeah. Wait, whose video? Wait, you said you watched one of his videos? Who? You're like a virgin Tenno? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Dude, I feel like Mag was just so legit. Like Mag was so fun. I didn't really feel like a desire to get other frames for a long time. I don't know, she was good. And then I was trying to, bro, I don't know. Some of them are hard to get. Some of them are... Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to work through the story. I can always go back. I made it pretty deep. I went pretty deep this time. I think I saw more of the story than I'd ever seen on any of my previous attempts. Wait to build the PC you want to play Warframe? Hopefully RAM price is good. Have you played the ZZZ 2.5 story? No. In fact, I have not played the 2.4 story. I didn't play it because there was no voice acting, and I wanted to wait. And they actually did add some in, I think. It was still a little choppy, but I was playing through 2.4 recently. So I'm going to get to 2.5. Dude, I saw there's a whole narrative that was taking place that the ZZZ like 2.5 story was bad. And that like all of Wi-Fi Peninsula was bad. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. I don't know why people are saying it's bad. I don't know who is saying it's bad. Saddest thing is I accept the predatory monetization as long as the game has fun stuff to do in it. We don't even get that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like for most games, if the game is fun, people will play it. I think the idea is that crappy monetization gets in the way of making good games, so it's like a battle on two fronts. I don't know. I think I did see someone in some of my YouTube comment sections, people were like, well, like it's fine to talk about like better systems or monetization or whatever, but it's just so normalized in the East, like in Asia, like Japan, China, Korea, etc. Like the whole idea of like pay to win and gacha, and because like it's normalized and that people will pay for it, then what will change about it, you know? But it's still good to keep trying and talking about it, I think, you know? Like, for example, the whole thing in like for ZZ 2.5 to add the co-op mode, which is something that was kind of unheard of for gachas for a bit, I feel like, to have something like that. But now the fact they have it is... So something's changing, right? Like something's kind of getting through with the feedback. And if you play Wua as a main gacha, is Wua capable of being like a main game? Just grind Warframe 10 hours a day and then fell out with gameplay. So sad because they have best life stream. Yeah. I'm gonna re-download ZZ just for the idols and Bunny Girl since I'm not that busy. Yeah, idols look good. It's Anomaly, right? Anomaly's fun.
一下鸡哥之前提到的月曜反应新体系月结晶反应，看来啊，流淌的月。
You know, I'm a ZZ Glazer. Overall, I enjoyed Wi-Fi, but I felt 205 didn't hit for me. What didn't hit for you? Like out of curiosity.
玩家拾取时给队伍成员提供护盾效果。那这次的月结晶
Overall
和之前相比，具体又是有哪些不同呢？
这就得说到了，和
Monetization, we would have these games really see in market because okay, yeah.
是了岩元素的设计主题。除了旅行者们已经感知到的壁垒、庇护这样的主题之外
Thing is that
这在之前部分角色和大世界设计上也有
like I don't think they need to make that much money as much as they make. You know what I mean?
展开设计的。
Like the upkeep, like for Genshin and stuff and WoA, the upkeep is a lot, certainly. To like have like consistent patches every like 40 days. It's a lot. But so I saw an interview with it was the president of MiHoYo's before they became HoYoverse, I guess, in 2021. Talking about Genshin, and it said the upkeep for Genshin was 17 million. It was like a little less than 17 million per month. It was like 200 million a year or something like that. So 17 million a month is a lot, but they make like they gotta be making like 100 million a month, something like that, right? So like they're making so much over their monthly investment, and that's how they created like a dozen new games, you know? I feel like they could do a little bit more. They could do a little bit more for their games.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies.
Devs in the West are underpaid, so like what can you, yeah. Dude, I think Western like AAA is cooked. Western AAA is I think like pretty cooked. Indie is like where it shines for us right now. Like we have really good, not even like indie, but like smaller studios like Larian making Baldur's Gate 3. Like Ubisoft and EA would not make a Baldur's Gate. Like they're incapable of making a game like Baldur's Gate 3. They just couldn't do it. And Gacha has FGO? Oh, Idolmaster. What can be? It is to me, and I feel like it kind of sucks right now. Wait, what sucks? I mean, main Gacha and like, how much playtime do you get out of it per day? I think that's what I'm asking about for like main. I feel like WoA has been trending towards the casual design. You know? Let me open one of these.
比如八旗炼陶兜中的金木城隍月居，还有说她是时间的女儿。
The curtain, I mean, for light.
是她还和三月女神有关系。
Wi-Fi is garbage. Completely lost the urban vibe. What's easy supposed to be? Sections are nowhere near as cool, and the lazy, limited, and hollow maps have nothing to do in them. Just add to that. Yeah. I mean, the maps, once you like explore them, yeah, there's nothing to do in them. Yeah. I feel like I liked exploring them, but it's really fast and it's really easy. Like, it's comfier exploration, not even really exploration. Everything, they're pretty small and everything's just kind of like on the map. So it's like, you know.
他在战斗时的身姿飒爽利落，同时也兼具轻灵飘逸。
我很喜欢他背手的姿势，就算是在激烈的战斗中。
Oh yeah, servers too, yeah, merch, but yeah, advertising, yeah.
是璃月仙人的韵味啊。
Yeah, the
偶尔我们也会看到他认真的翻看着一幅画卷。
Like the cost. Yeah, like advertising is a lot, yeah, all that
画
stuff.
卷由自白亲手绘制，上面画着如今璃月的山川湖海，还有
Just like WoA story and pull cute girls. Omega based.
始终未曾
Omega based.
万家灯火。
不愧是璃月的仙人，果然还是最爱璃月呀。
非战斗状态下，自白有一个特别的探索天赋，在夜间，自白会持续恢复自己的元素能量。
是月光的照拂能让他静心凝神吗？果然还是与月亮关系匪浅的。
Basically all about YSG. It kind of got repetitive with her story. Felt like the villain's ending wasn't satisfying from a story POV. Alright, I gotta play it to see. The thing about YSG is I'm typically not a fan of like, what do they call it, waifu bait? You know, I mean Wu does it a lot where it's like, you know, the girls they're flirting, they're kind of thirsting for the MC. It's like self-insert, you know, self-insert energy. I'm not really a fan of that usually. With YSG, still not maybe not really my desired route to take with the character. Maybe if they just do it once and they just like don't do it again. If they just do it for her and they don't do it again, fine. Okay. Fine. Maybe because the MCs aren't like self-inserts as much, but still it was you know. Shush, I can't hear the interview. Are you listening to the Mandarin? Sorry, my bad. We already watched through all of this, so that's why it's just like playing in the background. Sorry, I already reacted. I did my job. I put in my hours.
最后，如果与盐或水元素属性的队友搭配作战，资白还能获得额外的战斗增益。
So what do we, guys? I also have to ask about the whole abandoning the urban thing. Can you help me understand this a bit more? Because maybe I just feel like my brain is like, am I just not thinking? Is my brain rot? Has it progressed too far? Yeah, I speak Mandarin. I'm Chinese. Oh, my bad. I'll turn it up for you.
Not sure if that's always true, but
I'll turn it up a little bit.
It never hurts to stay alert.
Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Yeah, like, okay, so the whole thing with the urban, ZZ was definitely 1.x more urban, more modern. And then 2.x introduced this like spiritual, mystical stuff, mysticism.
我们也将这份能够调动小队作战的可靠特质融入到了它的战斗设计中。哎，听起来挺有意思的。小川人
I'm here for waifu bait, but I'm a pathetic little lesbian. Okay.
耶罗亚有一只金色的信鸟，叫做阿东。战斗中
Don't put yourself down. You're a great lesbian.
而当耶罗亚释放元素爆发时，阿东将依据耶罗亚的元素精通，提升场上角色造成的盐元素伤害与月结晶反应伤害。无论是哪种技能，叶洛亚都能为同伴提供
I play female rover too. That helps me a lot.
大家的战斗力。
With the Wu story.
对战的经验积累了。相信他在
YSG is like so heavily trying to be Miyabi, but has none of the aura. She's just a dumbass broken and a total Marisu character.
叶洛亚会用他的灯。
Yeah, I have to play 2.4. 2.4 is like her main patch that she, well, not 2.4, 2.5. But
是啊，又到了海灯节，我们璃月啊又热闹起
来。Yeah, I feel like the thing with YSG isn't the whole theme with her. So like she has the Qingming sword, so she's trying to.
占卜方面的传言说呀，今年
So her power has like the drawback. Thanks, no problem, Genshin fan.
说的月食，所以大家会发现，今年总务司在璃月港布置的宵灯特别多，也格外亮堂。 毕竟呀，只要灯火足够明亮。
Played Genshin for years, never got a sick for any character I cared for. Have most in Wua.
有这么多宵灯，一定没问题的。我看见七
But
七
what
和瑶
about
瑶也在一起编宵灯。
yeah, what like character wise? Are you getting like most of the characters too?
节日的氛围一下就来了。
哎，我注意
I kind of hate the whole idea of signature weapons in the first place.
因为在
I hate the idea of having a gacha for
白马仙人
stats.
为守护月亮的仙
You
人。
know.
所以这个大宵灯也寄托着璃月百姓希望得到仙人庇佑的美好心愿。希望大家都能平安顺遂，开开心心的度
I think they abandoned the urban setting. I think people just don't want to intake other forms of urban development. That's just my take. Thing is, I like the like. I mean, I've liked most of what kind of in like setting wise what ZZ has done. I think is I like mysticism. I like the idea of mysticism, but I can kind of understand if you're just playing the main story. It feels kind of, I guess it can feel jarring to have Yi Xuan doing all this stuff when, like, is there some like technology behind it? Do they explain that? I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do. In the story, at least. I like mysticism because I like Lord of Mysteries. Like, I love mysticism. but yeah, maybe I don't know. It could maybe be like a jarring like switch up.
可以通过本次海灯节剧情进一步了解自白。
限定时间内完成任务，还可以额外获得
Crazy doesn't care about Geo yet.
突破材料。
这一次的海灯节故事呀，我们做了一次全新的尝试。
Problem with these games getting bigger and bigger, fatter and fatter. No one has yeah, that's gonna be a problem for mobile. Like I think ZZZ and Wua are not really meant to be played on mobile. If I'm being honest. Genshin, I think, is just so. I don't know. They made it in Unity. It's a little maybe more optimized for mobile. It's like I think it's kind of a stretch though. Not proxy anymore in season 2. We're just some dumbass disciples. You know, nothing but tag along. Whatever Yishen and co want to do. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that characterization. But the role is I do agree with the first part. Like the role as proxies has changed. Thing is, in a way, us going into the hollows can feel a little better. Depends on how it's done. Like, I think it's kind of cool that Bell and Wise are like with the playable character, like with the characters in the hollow. But the fantasy of the proxy thing was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool in the beginning. Like, it was kind of cool. But I think maybe they thought it was getting old. The fact that, you know, like in the hollows, the characters are interacting with like Eos instead of like Bell and Wise. When people came to DC, it was like, this is it. DC, huh? But Miyabi was thrown in there because she's a fan favorite. Miyabi was thrown in there as fan service bait because they realized people are having extreme Yonkai Summit fatigue. Yikes. Yikes, bro. Like, dude, why was Miyabi done? Miyabi felt like it was done well.
I
think, dude, I don't know. I'm thinking so hard. My brain is like, I'm like smoking through my ears. I'm thinking so hard right now. Like, because there's parts about the ZZ story that I like. I also think there are parts that could just be, there are parts they could do better, you know? Like, I kind of acknowledge what y'all are saying. I kind of get it. I'm kind of getting it. Yo, what's up, Bellith? Did you ever get Yay? I did get Yay. Yeah. There you go. I got Yay and I got her Wenjin. I don't know if it was smart to get her Wenjin, but I did. So Yao Yao, my Yao Yao stream is the only good thing to stream. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yayo carried me for a long time as my Dendro healer until Dendro got fucking swept under the rug. I guess I could use her in like a Lunar Bloom, maybe. These games mostly pretend like they are not only like the only ones on the market, but also the most of the player base doesn't have a life outside the internet. Should we watch the Molostral Wonderland propaganda? Oh, did it already pass? Part of it did. No, wait, never mind. It's coming up later. If Infinity Nike had Wua level combat, that would be one of my one and only game. Didn't Infinity Nike like shoot itself in the foot really hard in like 5 months or something? Didn't it like change its gacha system and everyone got really mad? I think it was smart. It's really good. Okay, cool, nice. I don't know. I liked YSG. Did I like YSG? I have to play her story. She seems endearing as a character. Like her voice acting is really good. Going for it now, nice. They had all the characters coming together. Okay, that was one thing I was gonna say actually. That was one thing I was thinking about. Is that it's cool when all the characters. It's kind of what Wua did. Like it's cool when all the characters come together at the end.
同时又懵懂纯洁，让人做
It's cool when all the characters come together at the end, but I would really prefer more if
像蒙着一层面纱的
the characters were all together
那话说玩家
throughout the
对哥伦比亚
story.
睁眼的效果是非常有兴趣的呀。
You know?
当然，关于这样的设计自然是要做的。一个长期闭着眼睛的游戏。
Like I think Zenless has kind of been doing this more. Like the same problem I have with the Wuwa story, which is that they started like tunnel visioning on like current banner character and making them like giving them the spotlight, but then as soon as it's over, it's just like you're done, and then let's bring in the next. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that like content wise with Genshin, I'm like I'm a sleeper, but story wise, I'm like I'm interested because they started doing that thing and it was so like it was like kind of a joy to watch all these characters interact and like they were voice acted well. The writing was like pretty tight and it felt good. So it's just like it feels like it's such a low bar, but like we should have maybe had like Spook Shack interacting more with other people, like people kind of coming in and out, kind of more character to character dynamics. I mean, we did, but I don't know, dude. It's like analyzing stories is difficult. Like Bonway was with us for like the Yidhari story, but yeah, I don't know.
在资白的技能设计中，我们其实一直在尝试那个滑盖跟那个灵魂白马怎么去互动。
Yeah, they gave Nuvia skin. Yeah.
试了很多脑洞，有一个版本啊，过于像那个旋转木马了，然后大家觉得太搞笑，然后 pass 掉了。
Angels of Delusion don't look as cool as I thought they'd be. I think they look like what I expected. What were you expecting? I've never really been into like idol groups, or I wasn't like particularly hyped for them, but
感觉很奇怪，然后综合考虑下来，我们把它改成斜的。那我们看一下僵直什么样的。
The guy covering his face because he knows someone might want to kill him.
在制作过程中，你的感受是什么？
Ah shit.
大家都很专业。
Ah jeez. Oh jeez, bro.
其实我们在制作的时候
Oh, that the girl you're talking about this hat? This one? Is that a beret?
大家都很专业。
Not a beret. I don't know what that is.
在制作過程中
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I like that.
很专业，绝大部分的想法都可以实现。
其实我们在制作的时候发现，我们
The new ladies model isn't doing it for you?
角色这种轻盈的感觉，然后
Oh, I mean the Jibai?
的体验，这个中间的手感其实是非常难调和的，这个
Jibai?
你呢？
部分热心同事会提供一些比较复杂的脑洞。 口误了这个啊，待会再来一条。
哎，好好。
Spook Shack is such a disaster as a faction. Yuzuha just leaves after chapter 2 and never comes back. And then Lucia, Monotone, Yidhari stories all have to be introduced and solved in like 2 commissions. Yeah. Yeah, Monoto was a like he was definitely a highlight or a peak as far as the story goes. I thought the kind of like resolution with the drowned ideal and like kind of like him coming to like help Monoto, like that was a pretty sick kind of conclusion to that. I feel like that felt like it had a lot of spiritual meaning. I liked that. Monoto was pretty great. But yeah, like Lucia and Yidhari felt weak. Yeah. I think Spook Shack, it was like, it felt weird. Yeah, like I think Spook Shack maybe just felt weird because it's like, you know, we're doing this whole like mysticism thing. So we have like, so our factions are like Yonkwai Summit, and then I guess the Defense Force people, and then it's like college students. Like college students who like have like an internet forum that they like a subreddit that they like post on together. So like, yeah, that was a little, I guess like they're students, like hollow investigative students. So that's why they're like in the hollows and combat and stuff. But, yeah, they felt kind of like where's the cohesion with that faction? Expecting bigger AoE explosives, more anomaly effects, breaking my graphics card. Oh, really? Yuzuha is just playing monster music. I don't know what Yuzo is
叶维
doing.
亚的技能都很符合指导人的设定，不过为什么阿东会发光？
You love Angels of Delusion, especially knowing the character designer is a fan of Idolmaster. Oh, really?
很有仙家风
Really?
范，我很喜欢，都非常好看。但是可能我的原始储备实在是有点不够了。
如此强劲，令人惊叹。
I've never been much into idols. I might if the gameplay is fun. It comes down to what the gameplay is going to be like. And I really like Anomaly, so I could be sold. I don't know. But I also have like no pools right now, so I don't think I'm gonna like pay for characters.
脑洞和设计，虽然花了不少的精力，但是呢，我觉得最终呈现的效果呢，还是比较令人满意的。
Showing the dev team is hella cool. Thanks for reminding me humans make this game. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's good to know that. I think the people that like hate Hoyoverse, well, it's fine to like hate a corporation, I guess, as like an entity, but like this girl who sits at the desk, I don't think anyone has beef with her, you know? I don't think anyone has beef with like this girl who just like does her job. You know what I'm saying?
一个最优解。那协调项目开发过程中的各种问题，本来也是 PM 的日常。
But for some people, Hoyoverse does
它就是大家镣铐在跳舞。
like or like their opposing game does live kind of rent free in their head.
那美术部门有什么建议？
Kind of rent free.
没有。
下一个角色的背后能不能不要带光环？
哎，之中的角色设计的咋样啦？我们得找时间对后面的落地规划喽。
啊，在做了。啊，这是可以提的吗？啊，当然可以。哦，那我想想。 我想到了好多建议。
Yeah, for SPs and HSR, yeah. True. Yeah. The SP thing, we've talked about that before, but SPs are I think, really important for more character development, bringing characters back into the story. Yeah.
那么我们今天的采访就接近尾声了，我们下次再见。
Enjoy the Spook Shack stories. I liked them. I was kind of trouble with like where the cohesion was. Yeah, this part is loud.
大家好，我是原神。
Yeah, like some of the cohesion felt a little off.
大家好，我是原神千星奇遇设计师。
Because it's I don't know. Because how did we even get involved with them? We just kind of ran into them.
今天我们将向大家介绍千星
Yeah, I didn't really like the new Shiyu. I feel like either. You know the thing with like Shiyu now is that it's still like a countdown, but it's like it gives you like 5 minutes, but it's like you're not getting S unless you're done in like 2.5 minutes or something, whatever it is. It's weird. I don't know if I like it. I don't really like it. I think they should go back to the drawing board on that one.
我们之前曾经预告过，在月之4版本，旅行者能邀请提瓦特的伙伴
Saved pity for them? Oh, nice. For the Angels of Delusion.
在新推出的经典模式中，提瓦特的伙伴
Went every 50-50 for my C2 dial in. I still got 300 wishes burning a hole in my dude. Jeez. Jeez, bro. I have 0 pulls and 0 pity in ZZZ. It's pretty rough.
充满着节日的气息。
At least I did win my YSG 50-50 and I won the 75-25 for the weapon, so there's that. But does anyone care like about this? Like it looks fine, it looks Genshin-y, but it's like, who cares? Like, okay, I mean, like, was that Kitasan Black? Kitasan? Alice is just shoved into Spoot Sack. She had no faction and really no place in the story. I feel like if anything, Alice was the one that did have a place. She was like, she was the daughter of like the company that was getting like blackmailed by Tops, right? So she had to like get involved, didn't she? So I was excited for ZZ because of the idol leaks. I mean, I love idols. Yeah, it's fine if you like. I mean, I support that. I get why people like idols. No is like my Oshi. Wait, Oshi no Ko? Is that idol? Star. What is Oshi? When I saw she inspired a new character, I just lost it. I support that. Support that. I do see why people like idols. I mean, I liked Astra. Millie looks so boring. Like, what's the point of having these skins? Like, you use it, like, the reason that people also liked cosmetics is because cosmetics would be like, oh, like I did a challenge or something. Like, I remember I played Halo 3 and like all the armor pieces you got were from doing things. So when you were in the multiplayer with your cosmetics and your armor, people would know it's like, oh, because you did something, you know? But now it's like, oh, I paid like $200 and got this. Like, okay, you know, that's cool. That's sick. Oh, she means my favorite? Oh, okay. Alice Fit and Spook Shack, yeah. She was a good, Spook Shack's a nice like found family type trope too, I guess, if you think about it. In a way. Sort of. It didn't, yeah, in a way. Oh yeah, the start of the game, dude, yeah, the start of ZZ, I like the start of ZZ. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, thinking back, like, Cutting Hairs was peak. Ah, yeah, I miss the Cutting Hairs. We need more Cutting Hairs. Yeah, I don't know, that was good. S-Rank Nicole, Billy, so yeah. Yeah, we need Anby and Nicole and Billy to come back into the story, and Nikomata, I guess. Oh, she has more meaning simplifying it? Oh, okay. Another idle fun fact, if someone says character name and adds P at the end of it, it means producer? Oh, like their producer? Oh, is that why your TikTok name was like that? Like it was Linne.op, right? Or was that you or was that someone else? Sorry if I forgot. It's hard to keep track. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it right. Yes. Nice. Cutting Hair is still your favorite? Yeah, me too. Dude, Cutting Hairs is Found Family. Like it is Found Family is you know, like Avatar: Last Airbender, like the main group. Like I'm so weak for that. I'm so weak for Found Family that I love that. Cutting Hair's Sons of Caledon, yeah. Proxy, how makes out Proxy Identity was hidden? Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty immersive. Like from an RPG standpoint, that was pretty immersive. I think, yeah. I don't know, I do like Bell and Wise. Like I like how Bell and Wise get to interact with other characters though. Because Bell and Wise are not self-inserts. I guess some people, like, they try and do it with Wise, I guess. The whole, like, thing. It's weird. But I like that they feel, like distinct. Cutting Hair's being shafted is the biggest crime. They've been with us since before we even start the game. And then Season 2, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the nature. I mean, that's why we just need SPs. It's the nature of these gacha games. Like, they're gonna, like, have to give old characters less screen time. Yeah, it really should be like, we should be getting SPs, like, just more often. Just keep the cast, like, from growing as fast. And yeah, I don't know, like, I'm all for, like, an Avengers Assemble thing, like, in the final, like, you know what Wood did, but, like, just the, and like, apparently I think what ZZ does, but, you know, it feels less satisfying if the characters have not been with you, like, throughout, consistently. I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Like I'm usually like I enjoy this easy story, so maybe I'm just being like overly harsh. Like I like it, so like genuinely, I genuinely enjoy like when I watch this story.
未来我们的命运也可能会纠缠在一起。
哦，我知道了。咱们的旅程啊还在继续，就算偶尔驻足。
TikTok just died again. I think I'm just gonna leave it.
是的，那相信旅行者们呢也感受到了，原神团队一直是
I think it's a bad thing we're in 2.x as long as they definitely return and have more relevance.
给大家许下过很多承诺，都在罗德卡莱空月之歌的版本中。
I think haven't we should have seen them in like some side events or something, right?
中的一个片段而已。无论是技术创作还是人才的进化，都在我们这个大家庭里有条不紊的在进行着。我相信啊
that's the good thing about live service, like the promise of like, yeah, they'll come back eventually.
创造惊喜与奇迹。
That is not the nature of gachas, that's the nature of new gacha. Oh yeah.
会变得更加的丰富。
GBF still makes time for characters who are almost a decade old, same with FGO.
将更加的具有代入感。原神作为一个
Yeah, good point. Good point. I'm gonna pick third. Kinda did that.
都事出有因，自然自洽。我们衷心希望啊，大家不仅能相信我们，更能
Yeah,
相信
it's a good point.
原神这个
Idol Master gives idols like,
那这种彼此
okay.
的信任，对原神的热爱，才是支持我们与大家继续
Interesting.
前行的原动力。
I'm gonna make third like 6 core characters in their story. Gacha is them getting new battle suits. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I did play like a good amount of Honka back third, so I saw all that too. Yeah, I think that's I kind of like that system too. I like that system too.
好玩的内容给大家长长久久的陪伴。当然，也请各位旅行者相信我们能够继续。
I mean, there's nothing wrong with committing to that and just having like 6 versions of the same character.
想做再做，也一定能做到。
Out of my Bronya and Kiana collection? Oh dang.
探索原神的更多可能性。
说到可能性啊，让我想到咱们的千星奇遇。
没错，千星奇遇的核心啊，其实是创作
Oh
与表
jeez.
达。那新时代的玩家，
Okay.
他更注重
All right,
表达
guys.
自己的观点，实
I
现
think
自己的价值
that
无论是在现实中还是在网络上，多样化的
I
内
think I'm
容，
gonna have to
多
end
样化的表
stream.
达。
But guys, I appreciate like hanging out. It was fun chatting and made some good discussion for real. It's fun chatting. These are hanging out and like watching and lurking and chatting and all that stuff. Appreciate everybody who like tuned in to my broadcast. Thank you for watching. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. You know, new year, new me. You know, like we're so back, right? So join the Discord and all right, I'll see you guys next time in like a reasonable amount of time. All right, see ya. Bye bye. See you guys. Hopefully tomorrow. All right, bye bye. Take care. Stay safe out there. Bye bye. Bye bye.